the dance floor.
Go stretch, KK.
I want to go back there. Arizona's like 100 every day now.
I went home this past weekend because we lost a young dancer from Arizona in the most tragic way you could possibly lose a child. Suicide, teen suicide. This weekend was the worst. It was really hard on Sunday, like really hard. I just can't think about this.
It's so sad.
I don't think our girls are aware that there are kids their age and younger who are suicidal, who have depression, and who just need somebody to talk to. I told Abby what had happened, and it's gonna be an emotional week, but I really feel that we need to address it head on.
Okay, girls, you didn't dance last week, so you're not on the pyramid. There's no sense of you coming to pyramid and all your mothers wasting time and babies crying and all that stuff. We don't have time for that. We have a lot of numbers happening. Chris is back today, and he is going to work on a jazz routine with you. Chris, you want to explain a little bit to the moms and the girls what they're doing?
Yeah, so basically this routine is about girl empowerment. I want them to become women for a week. So I want you guys to act like women for a week. It's all about being invincible, being warriors.
All right, you're going to compete it. If everything goes well, you'll be on that stage dancing, all right? The minis were benched last week because they don't know how to work together as a team. But yet, my elites, who work great as a team, aren't winning. Our 3 soloists, they all fell short. That's not in keeping with the standards of the Abby Lee Dance Company. I need to invest my time, my expertise into these minis. Maybe one of the little ones want to be Maddie, because the older ones obviously don't. Your hair looks good.
Thank you. I cut it myself today. I took my Hobby Lobby scissors and cut my hair today in the bathroom.
You cut your hair, and then did you do JoJo's makeup?
Kalani did JoJo's makeup. They had a shoot today, and JoJo liked it, so she wanted to leave it on, and I was like, Abby won't care.
Yeah, she missed a ballet private this morning. So, all right, congratulations are in order. You won last week. Does that mean you're incredible dancers, or you're just good at playing games? Unfortunately, you know, there's always good news and bad news. So the good news is the group won. The bad news is our solos didn't fare as well. I picked 3 kids to do solos and didn't have a winner. I had 3 shots to get that first place overall. So don't count on any more solos. All right, let's get to the pyramid. On the bottom of the pyramid, JoJo. You're not here because of your performance. I don't think anyone's gonna argue your performance value. That's not the problem. When you look in the mirror and you see your leg out there, you think that leg is just swell or good enough. And I don't want a dancer to ever think they are good enough. That is keeping you from fixing your mistakes.
It's sad to see JoJo lose. I need her to win. We need a win. I am in California to make JoJo a star, to make her famous. Everybody that meets her says she has a gift, she has a personality, she's unbelievable. It's like she would love to be the next Kim Kardashian.
Next, we have Kendall. So somebody coming in 7th, that's not in keeping with the Abby Lee Dance Company. You know, I don't want to name names, but I could usually count on somebody winning. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Next, we have Kalani. You were 4th. Kalani, you did On the Edge of My Seat. I was enraptured in your performance. I thought it was beautiful, and what I like about your dancing is that you make it look easy. I wanted to jump up there and do that same number myself because she made it look so easy. Next, we have Nia. I thought you were outstanding in the group dance. You entertained me, and I watched you, and you look great right in my face doing all the funky stuff. So, outstanding. And at the top of the pyramid, our game winner, Bryn. I think maybe Bryn was the best game player of the week.
I don't know how I'm on top of the pyramid, but I guess playing Minecraft all the time paid off.
All right, this week, we are traveling to Calabasas. And we're attending fierce competition. Now, I said no solos. So we have 2 duets. The duets will be going up against each other. We have our first duet is going to Bryn and Nia. The name of the routine is War and Peace. It depicts a soldier from our United States military and a 60s anti-war flower child.
Interesting.
This dance is all about the protest. People were rallying against the war. Let our guys come home, and women. Let them come home. Why are they fighting this war when it's not our war? All these different things. And that's what we're gonna put on the stage. Now, my next duet is kind of on the other end of the pyramid here. It's JoJo and Kendall. JoJo and Kendall were my 2 lowest ranking soloists last week because their technique is just not up to par. I'm giving the 2 of them something we rarely do in competition because it's about challenging these kids to push themselves every weekend for a competition. So the 2 of you are doing a ballet routine. It will be in the ballet category, however, it's a contemporary ballet.
We never do ballet routines, ever.
We are now. It's entitled Push and Pull.
Cool. I'm literally freaking out. Like, I'm not really like the ballet technique type. Like, my legs and feet, they're good, but they're not perfect. And so jazz is like really my thing. I have to just work really hard on my technique. I really have to nail it.
Now, the group routine. This is a very mature subject. The name of the routine is Suicide Hotline. The news traveled rapidly throughout the dance community. A girl in Phoenix, Arizona, who Kalani and Kira knew personally, committed suicide. It's devastating to a family, to an entire town. I want to do a routine that is going to serve a purpose. It's about teaching a lesson and saving a life.
So is it awareness?
It's awareness. It's a story. It's how the hotline works, how the phones are answered, what takes place during a phone call. It's about keeping someone on the line. It's more about the actual hotline than the act.
No disrespect. I think a dance of this magnitude, awareness is pivotal. It's something that I think will touch a lot of hearts and nerves for kids. Are you in a good place to really give it your full attention?
I'm willing to take the risks. I take risks every day. I'm willing to take that risk. I believe in you guys. I want to bring in somebody coming from the teen suicide prevention hotline,
Like a therapist or
Probably a counselor from the
counselor,
house.
that's the word.
which we need to figure out the dancing and the music and everything else.
Well, let's get started. We know what we're doing.
Let's get started.
All right, I got to get my mind straight for this group. The name of the organization is called Teen Line, and you're telling this story, and there's no one to help you. You're not calling. And then finally, at the end, when the red phone rings, you're like, you made the call and you're reaching for help, and it's like, and they go, and they lose you, and you, and they failed. Right.
I looked up Teen Line, and it is teens helping teens.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing is when you feel alone and nobody understands. And I guess teenagers always think teenagers understand them, you know?
Peers influence each other a great deal.
Well, that's the thing. They're hearing about all this stuff, whether we want to admit it or not. They're hearing about suicide. They're hearing about abuse. They're hearing about depression. And if we don't address it and give them a way to cope with it, we're in denial about the fact that it's out there and they're living it and they're experiencing it. It's better to give them an answer, at least a tool.
This could be a powerful piece that impacts someone in a really positive. It could touch someone's life and you don't even realize it.
We're gonna go 1, switch, 1, then the people that are back go forward. And as she walks by, you pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. So you're on that edge of the table, like that way. 1, hold 2, 3, hold 4, 5, hold 6, go back, 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 back.
It is really, really heavy. It's like, oh. But in the same sense, I like the fact that she's actually able to tell the narrative. And she has a vision.
This is rough. Let's do something to help. Let's do something to teach, because I think education is key. And if kids have someone they can call and ask for advice, then I think the kids will use it. I really do. I think kids will use this hotline to seek answers to their questions. If one kid, just one kid, picks up the telephone and dials that hotline number, maybe, just maybe, we are going to save a kid's life. All right. You two both know Daniel, yes? Daniel is one of our wonderful, accomplished ballet instructors. So this week, he has been assisting with the choreography, and I think he's gonna whip these two into shape. So you both had solos this past week. Unfortunately, they didn't score so well. So thank you for jumping in and helping out. The girls need to work with other people as well. Here we are in LA, and we have all these people, and it's good. So you two are doing contemporary ballet routine. We haven't done really that with the Ivy League Dance Company at competition. So I think this is good for you. Everybody needs more ballet, okay? My elite girls have not been winning. And even when they do win, I don't think their technique is up to snuff. It's high time these girls realize how important their training is.
1, brava on the side, 2, and then we go again to shift forward, 3, 4.
Well, we're starting our duo.
Our ballet duo.
When's the last time we've ever had a specialty duo?
Well, ballet, our kids are not, this isn't a ballet school.
Yeah? And then we want to jump over this like a rebel tap. Sure.
As we're learning our choreography, I can just tell by the look on JoJo's face that JoJo doesn't really like this dance. But I'm a little nervous because it's ballet, and I'm just gonna say this, we're not the best at ballet, so it's gonna be a rough week.
That seems weird. Kendall and JoJo should have had the other dance.
This won't be bad, but it won't score well. It won't be, it's not a winning number.
They're gonna rip them apart. This is so frustrating. You know what, Abby? Choreograph a dance that makes her look good. It's not rocket science, it's dance choreography. I mean, if we look bad on stage, I care. JoJo's gonna be the next big thing. Her music video's out, her song is out. There's so much other stuff coming out. Like, JoJo is branding herself. Honestly, JoJo has a lot to lose. Like, I don't need Abby bringing us down. Give her a ballet dance? Are you kidding me? It's a joke.
Well, none of our girls are ballerinas.
It's none of our girls' things.
Didn't Nia have a dance that you were super against? Like, was it a dog collar? What was
Tons
it?
of them. You name it, I was against it. I mean, there's certain things as a parent you do have to stand up.
It's a joke.
3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, chasse, and up.
This is bad. This is not even kind of good. This is bad. I don't think Abby realizes who JoJo really is and what her potential is as a dancer. If JoJo's only shot of winning this week is on technique, it's not gonna happen. I certainly did not give up everything for Abby to make JoJo look bad.
It needs a lot of work, but it looked good. Just have confidence and think. If there's one thing you guys can think, just be super clear about where you're ending and where you're starting from. Yeah, because that's the bits that kind of get really fundamentally wrong for me.
Yeah, for you especially. Okay, thank you very much, thank you.
I think Nia and Bryn have a really good chance going up against JoJo and Kendall, because Kendall and JoJo have never had a ballet duet. And in all honesty, JoJo's ballet is not her strong suit. And I think JoJo would probably agree with that.
How is the duo?
I think it's gonna be good for you.
You're not doing it. No.
JoJo.
Go take a moment. Go get some air.
Stop. Honey, stop.
I think it's really stupid that we have to do these dances. It's a freaking left guard.
Anybody else wants to do it, they can have it.
We have other
This
stuff.
is not what's gonna happen. What? We're not doing the duo.
We're not.
JoJo's not doing the duo. Settled.
Why is she crying about a dance or
Because she
steps?
thinks
The
she's
plie
gonna
in
look
a fifth
terrible
position.
on stage.
She didn't look
in
bad
front
at all.
of a million people.
Jess's solution for everything is to just pull JoJo out. She never forces JoJo to do anything outside her comfort zone. No wonder JoJo's not getting any better, because Jess pulls her the minute something is hard.
It's stupid. You're making them look stupid.
You're not doing it. It's settled. It's done. You're not doing it. No one can make you dance. You can go stand on stage if they play the music.
Wow. I have the worst luck with duos.
Okay, well, I'm confused. Why are you two doing the same arms, but you're doing different arms and you're doing different arms? You're playing a guitar. I have that. What are you doing? Banging a drum. Go ahead. What are you doing? Piano. What are you doing? So why does a piano and a guitar look like the same thing? A piano would be da 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 da. No, this is my stomach hurts. Play the piano. You have to bend over and be like da 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 da. Let's hit the music from the top. The name of the mini group this week is Invincible. And they're all supposed to be different members of a band. And like a band, everybody plays their own part, their own instrument. But when they come together, they're one cohesive group. So the minis better get out on that stage, come together, and be amazing. I don't want 5 soloists on stage anymore. I want to see a kick-ass band. I'm watching a lot of eyes looking at what to do. It's how clean you are, how precise, your timing, your musicality, getting out there and working together as a cohesive unit. You kids were benched last week. This is gonna be a big comeback for you. You're either gonna step out on that stage working together and you're gonna win it, or you're gonna crumble and fall. I wanna see 5 kids that are able to work together. For Chris and the minis, there is a lot of work to be done. I wouldn't call it invincible. I would call it unacceptable.
How are you feeling about it today?
We just have to finish it.
Passe on flat to go 1 arm, 2 arms. Third is your hips pull back.
Have you talked to Jess?
No.
She's not here. She didn't like the duet idea, so she didn't come.
Jess is building a brand for JoJo, and this would be a risk for JoJo. She doesn't want anything like this to jeopardize it. JoJo and Jess are not here. No word from them, nothing. It does not look good for Kendall, because if she has to go out there and do this as a solo, that is gonna be difficult.
Girls, where is the class clown? Where is JoJo?
Oh, she hasn't told us anything.
We haven't seen her today, or I
Really?
haven't talked
Come
to her
on, you
today.
guys are thicker than thieves.
Check my text. She didn't even call me.
She didn't say anything to us.
Shall we call Jess?
You have reached the voicemail.
No go.
I am personally hurt and offended that Jess and JoJo did not show up for rehearsal. Not a phone call, not an email, zip. And damn it, I deserve more. You don't quit things because they're tough in life. Parents, would you not agree?
I think there's a bigger picture. Jess is worried about the future of her child, like we all are. I don't condone it, but I think as a parent, I understand.
But as a parent and a dance teacher, Jill, she should have kicked that kid's butt right back into that duet and said, you know what? You're doing it because you're gonna win or you're not gonna win, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you get stronger.
You don't think I wanted her to? Because now that leaves my child without a duet.
Well, Ari will fill in. I know she's a lot shorter than Kendall, but...
Well, thank you. I appreciate that you shoving your daughter down my throat every 5 seconds. But I'm putting Kalani in to replace JoJo.
Yay. Kalani is the ballet dancer. She's been taking 8 hours of ballet for the first 12 years of her life. It helps a lot that Kendall gets to have Kalani step in and pick up where JoJo left off.
All right, so ladies, the two of you are doing push and pull. Now, Kalani, Nia jumped into a duet when your back was injured. Then you jumped into her duet when she was sick, and now JoJo has left us in this predicament again. She just quits everything.
I wonder if she's not working on the group in hopes that JoJo comes back tomorrow so the group isn't done, you know, she can integrate her in. I don't know.
I think the group is going to be amazing. She's not letting JoJo back in that routine.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2.
Lenny doesn't seem too excited about this.
She didn't know it.
Well, you can thank Jess for that. It really isn't fair to Kalani or Kendall.
The duet is hard, and I don't know that anybody's done anything like that. Kalani's stressing right now. This choreography is not simple. There's only 2 days left till competition, and Kalani has got her work cut out for her. I am quite shocked, to be all honest, that this is happening with Jess. Out of all people, the person who gives everybody about not being fully dedicated to the team, yet she's the first one to jump ship because her kid got a ballet duet.
Last night, or when we left here, she said JoJo said she feels like she's being sabotaged.
JoJo obviously doesn't want to do ballet. Let's call it what it is.
No, JoJo did not want to do ballet.
But how many times have they been upset and we all go, you got to do it anyways. Sorry, this is the hand you
I'm
were
the
dealt.
first parent that
Every
suck
single
it up,
one.
get in the room, and do it.
It's so irritating, this double standard with Jess. It makes my skin crawl.
We're in here doing the group. She's in the bathroom crying about her duo.
Is wrong.
Like,
That's
it's
what's
not
wrong.
fair.
Hey, you guys know we're doing the group right now, right?
Oh,
All the other
hold on.
kids are in there doing the group. You're on the team, aren't you? The team's in there dancing.
Why are you coming to her instead of Gianna?
Why is this okay?
I didn't know
Why
that.
is she bawling and it's okay?
If this was me, Ashlee, even you possibly, Jess would be all over our ass.
Which I think it's funny because JoJo's platform is anti-bullying, and she has nothing but bullied me since I walked in the door.
Well, I don't think Jess is a bully. I don't want to say
I
that.
feel like she's been a bully to me because she's been a bitch to me since the day I walked in here. When she stood in front of me and said, your kid's not marketable, has no personality, can only stick her leg in the air, it was just me and her in a room, I probably would have knocked her out, honestly. Jess leaving like this means that Bryn and Nia are gonna get pushed aside because now Kendall and Kalani are starting all the way over from scratch. Bryn and Nia had the contemporary duet, which really is probably the easier duet. I mean, their chances against JoJo and Kendall were looking really good. JoJo's lack of technique was definitely gonna be showcased in this duet. And now that Kalani's gonna do it, Kalani's a really good ballerina. And I think that Bryn and Nia's chances just...
All right, listen, girls. You are doing a duet. It's about war and peace. Peace and war. That's what I need to see. I need to see the story. All right, I gotta get my mind straight for this duet.
Go from the top.
Nia and I have a duet this week, and it's a character piece, so it's called War and Peace, and I'm the hippie, and Nia is the soldier, but we have to show a whole entire story in 2 minutes about peace and not wanting war, and then Nia's going to the war, and blah, 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 and it makes no sense at all. And I mean, honestly, Kalani and Kendall have a technical ballet duet, and now that Kalani's replaced JoJo, and Kalani is an amazing ballet dancer, we have to work a lot harder.
I love the fact that Nia and Bryn feel connected and they have that chemistry. That's a good thing.
I think so. They've never had a duet, so you didn't really know.
Nia, you need to go this way. Look, 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 and then fall.
It's a shame. I think Bryn and Nia have only rehearsed this dance in this room. They've been sequestered to the little room.
Where's Abby? If she ever watches it, she may like it.
Yeah, if she ever watches it.
2, 2, 3.
Doubt that's gonna
4,
happen.
5.
I'm nervous for Bryn and Nia. They have not done that dance full out. Abby has not seen it. She doesn't care about it. If anything, Abby cares about making a point. Abby has more to prove that she can make a dance amazing with the absence of JoJo, then remembering, hey, you have 2 other dancers over here. You know, Abby's ego is so big that she's not realizing that she's hurting 2 of her dancers' chances of doing really well with the routine.
Abby, are both duets completed?
No.
No.
Nobody heard from the big blonde?
Uh-uh.
I just think Jess is wrong. I think that JoJo could benefit from that. I'm not insinuating the kid would ever be a prima ballerina. That's not what it's about. But the woman goes to dance studio for. Don't you want your kid to be proficient at this?
No, that's not her goal.
But it's
never
wrong.
was
It should
her
be.
goal.
Dance is not even her goal. She doesn't want to be a dancer. She wants to be a Kardashian. She wants to make a lot of money and have a reality TV show. That's what it's all about for her.
It's very selfish of JoJo and Jesslyn not to show up. They've completely let the entire team down this week. Oh, and by the way, you got a lot of work cut out for you if you want to be a Kardashian.
Okay, are we ready for tomorrow?
Are we taking bets if Jess is coming back tomorrow?
The timing looked really off right now.
Did it?
Yeah.
Abby doesn't want 5 soloists. They really need a huge, huge win because I want her to be like sorry that she benched them. Me and the other moms are feeling the pressure of this dance. We were benched last week. There's absolutely no way that we can be benched again. We came here to dance. We need a fantastic dance and we need a big win. We need to make Abby regret benching the girls at all.
Hi, how are you?
Are you -1 mom still? She didn't call you guys?
We're speculating. She could come back tomorrow, who knows, or next week or whatever.
I mean, you guys don't seem like it's a big deal.
What would it do if we sat here and had a pity party and did boo-hoo?
Nothing.
Nothing. We have to invest our time and energy in our girls and making sure they stay focused on being a team and not getting sidetracked. Honestly, I think looking at the group dance and the message, I don't know, I think at one point you could put aside your personal differences related to the duet and do what's right for the sake of the group dance because it has so much potential to do such good.
I just want to see you dance. 5, 6, 7, 8. See, so stop. She needs to dance stronger. When JoJo was the other little blonde on the other end, it was like balanced on both sides. Now you 3 are like in perfect unison and she looks off. This is an important, stressful, hectic week because we are putting a piece of art on that stage. This will be a routine that goes down in history with the last text. And where have all the children gone?
Where have all the children gone?
Unfortunately, we all have to run around like chickens with our heads cut off and redo, revamp, reblock what we did K1. Because JoJo with the bobo was a no-no show. Arms up by your ears a little more on the walkover, just a little bit. When you're doing an important piece like the group routine, you need to focus. You need to bring your A game. And now, unfortunately, I just really don't have time for the minis. So, Chris, they're all yours. Go ahead.
These are our guests.
Hi. Cheryl, Elspeth.
Hi,
nice
I'm
to meet
Ginger.
you. Ginger. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
The girls know the group number, but do they really know what they're dancing about? I'm not so sure. So I invited Cheryl and Ginger here from the suicide prevention hotline called Teen Line. I want them to come and talk to the girls and the moms about what they actually do at Teen Line. I think it's good to learn about this for their own personal lives, as well as dancers, putting something of this magnitude on the stage.
Well, these are our girls
Okay.
who are doing this amazing dance, and it's called Suicide Hotline. And, you know, it's about someone in crisis.
But we wanted to, have something that they could connect to, like maybe
Right.
something that inspires the kids. Because I think some of this stuff kind of goes over their head.
Well, we said they've lived sheltered lives
Right.
for the most part. You know, we've traveled around the world, but we still shelter our children from certain things because we don't know maybe how to address it properly.
Hi. I'm
Ginger. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Kendall. Cheryl, nice to meet you.
Mia, nice to meet
I'm
you.
Ginger. Cheryl, nice to meet you.
So these are the people we spoke to from the teen hotline. They're a crisis center.
Well, I actually was a Teen Line listener myself a very long time ago, but now I'm a therapist and I work at Teen Line with Ginger. And so I do a lot of education, prevention, decreasing stigma, talking to parents.
Mostly the people who call in are between...
I think 15, I think, is our most common age, but
Yeah,
we could
probably.
definitely...
Right here. That's you guys. That's your age.
We know suicide's the second leading cause of death from 10 to 24-year-olds. We're finding, I mean, if you're reading the news or anything out, we're finding a lot of this stuff is starting younger and younger.
That I struggled with depression a lot of my life. From a really, really young age, I started dealing with it. It got pretty bad when I was probably 11 or 12, when I was going to a really hard school academically with really awful girls. And I started having suicidal thoughts the next year. I didn't get out of bed for probably 2 weeks. I felt like I physically couldn't talk. But then I found a fantastic therapist, and I started training at Teen Line. I got medication, and I started talking to my friends and not feeling ashamed of it anymore.
I hope that us doing this group dance can help spread awareness to all the teens out there that you can call this teen hotline if you're feeling unsafe and unprotected. I think it's a good dance to spread awareness about.
How do you see signs?
Some of the signs I would say is definitely a personality change of someone who's acting differently than the way they used to. And it's hard with teens because teens act differently every day.
What's the best advice that you would give to someone like that?
I had a caller once who was an 18-year-old boy, and I picked up the phone and he was crying and crying and crying. And I said, "What's wrong? What's going on?" And he just said, "I've never felt so much pain in my whole life. And you picking up the phone means more to me than anything else I've ever done." He didn't need anything from me. He felt pain, and he wanted someone to know that he felt pain because he couldn't tell anyone else. He was the jock. And so the fact that I picked up the phone, he said, saved his life. And I think that is the impact of the hotline.
After hearing such an incredible story from these ladies, it is evident that we really need to put our best foot forward. This subject matter is incredibly sensitive, and this dance can wield a lot of power. We've got to make sure that this dance is done with dignity and grace, because one wrong step, and this could be the dance that steps over the line. There is no room for error here.
The group dance to me in the beginning was way more about trying to get the message across correctly. But now that JoJo and Jess have just left us high and dry, like, it does matter about the win. Like, this group dance, it could be amazing. And we need to show JoJo and Jess they can leave us and we're gonna go on without them just fine.
So how do you feel that Jess is not here? And JoJo?
They should have stayed through the week. But you know what? We went round and round with people who are here and don't want to be here. If they don't want to be here, then we don't need anybody like that on our team.
Is it annoying? Yes, but it is what it is.
You guys ready?
Hi, girls.
We have a lot to do. You want to like start getting the girls ready, start putting stuff together, hair, makeup, make sure we got our ducks in a row? Yeah. Let's go.
It just seems so quiet in here. I always knew Jess was loud, but without her in here, I mean, you really can tell how loud she was. It's like...
Let me guess, you're not missing her right now.
It's like the best week I've had in a long time. I'm glad you're gone. The week for me without Jess being here was so much better. I feel like I can be more of myself without Jess around. I felt like a huge weight was lifted off of me. Yeah, there's a huge negative part of this team that's gone.
She just never shuts up. How many times did she sit there on her butt and say to me, "Just do your job. Just do your job, Abby. Do your job. Get in here. Choreograph the number. Do this. Do that. Why are you so organized? Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da."
We're not leaning on you. We're asking you to do your job.
You're messing them up and flustering them. No one else is. You are, because you don't do your job.
And her kid couldn't handle one little ballet duet? Really? Aw. Okay, we're gonna start working on your duet. Can we smile then when that music changes there? Smile. Can we smile?
This is huge for Kalani. This is now the second time that Kalani is getting thrown into Kendall's routines.
Still smiling. We're still smiling.
She gets a day to actually do the number. It's ballet. It's everything she's trained for. She can't look bad.
Smile. And serious.
She has a reputation to uphold. She doesn't want to go sing and make an album. She wants to be a dancer. That's why she is here.
Smile on that tilt. Good. War and peace. Let's go. Turn the left foot out on the glissade or the crossing step into the straddle leap.
War and Peace did not get the full attention this week. So the first time Abby ever lays eyes on this duet is now. First time, right here, right now. That is a problem. It is so frustrating. You can tell both of them are going to be not as comfortable in doing the lifts. This is a lot of pressure to put on the girls. I think Nia's feeling enormous pressure. She's going against Kendall and Kalani. And at this point, they need to win.
Push, push. Push, push. You okay?
I'm fine.
All right. It's too out of control.
One of our lifts went wrong, so I mean, we're just not prepared and not ready because we didn't have a lot of rehearsal. And I'm a little nervous to go on stage because Britt and I have never done a duet together, and we really want to win.
You have to have the technique for this type of number.
Things that yesterday we needed to see.
Are you trying to tell me that Bryn is incapable of doing it?
I think all of us could agree we're learning the lifts in the room with the trampoline is not the best.
The lifts, they're brand new. They've never done them, and they got no time. It's kind of not fair.
Life's not fair, Ashlee. All right, we're out of time. They're done. Let's go.
Watching this catastrophe in the green room, like, this cannot happen on stage. Like, that will be the worst possible thing that could happen to these kids after the week that they've had.
We're doing 2 duets. We have War and Peace. You have to be that flower child. You need to tell him, stop fighting this war. It needs to be angry, and you're not, and we'll see that from you. Yes? And you're staunch, and you're militant, and you're strong. But then you break down because you feel the same way she is, but you didn't want to do it. You got drafted. Okay. You two, it's pretty, it's clean, it's about lines, it's about technique, it's about unison, doing it together. And it needs to be perfect. Yes? So let's go do this. All right?
Jess and JoJo have left the team, basically because of this dance. It's not fair. Kendall and Kalani did not have a lot of time to rehearse. Ballet is difficult. You don't see many ballet numbers competing at a dance competition. It's easy to pick apart. It's right or it's wrong. It's based solely on technique. And I think that's a lot of pressure to put on a kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Teen Advance competition, please help me welcome entry number 26, Push and Pull.
so happy with our performance. I think we did amazing, and I also think we did the best that we could. And Abby looked pretty happy in the audience, so I'm happy.
Just nail everything. And I think we can do this.
Me too.
No, we can do this. I'm not gonna say I think. We can do this, okay?
Falling out of a lift right before we go on stage doesn't make me feel good about this duet at all, because I just feel like they have really high expectations for Nia and I, because Nia can lift me and I can be thrown in the air, and Miss Abby just expect me to just do everything right, and I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome entry number 23, War and Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome entry number 23, War and Peace.
We did all the lives too. It was so good. We did really good. We are very proud of ourselves for pulling off this duet. I mean, I may have fallen once or twice in the dressing room, but we pulled it off on stage and we did it. Let's go. Let's go, go.
You
Yeah.
guys are so great. I'm so proud of all of you.
It was the best ever.
It was so good. It was so nice to see that type of a dance. It's that precision and that you look like synchronized swimmers. Like it was tight and it was good and it was different and you looked beautiful when you came out. And you did it. You were long and lean and it looked good. And I thought the lifts, I mean, you make them look easy. That's what you want to do on stage. You don't want it to be this struggle. I wouldn't have changed anything in their duet. They had enough time and it was fine. Well, I'm proud that the Abby Lee Dance Company put 2 duets on stage that were so different, and both dances were entertaining to the audience.
Actually, here's my take on that dance with Kendall and Kalani. I think Kendall knows Kalani's got the legs and the feet and, you know, the ballet girl. So she went out there and she knew she had to match Kalani's legs and feet, and she did. So she worked up to that level. And I think it's great.
So what you're saying is you're so glad JoJo's gone.
I'm not.
Because she wouldn't have had to work up to that.
So we're gonna call Chris so he can kind of like check out your costumes because he hasn't seen them yet. Make sure that you look good, make sure that he approves, but also maybe he can give you a little pep talk. Cool? Chris isn't gonna be at the competition today, but it's okay. I just wanna make sure that the girls are confident and they're ready to go on stage. Hey.
Girls, I need you to do one thing for me. You guys were warriors in my rehearsal. I need you to be warriors on stage today. Yeah?
Yeah.
Give me one of the warrior poses. Give me the claws. I want to see some claws. That's what I'm talking about.
Good. Take that same confidence onto that stage today. Yeah?
All right. Awesome. Tell them thank you, Chris. Invincible.
1, 2, 3, invincible!
Remember your frontal.
This is a very touching, emotional subject. And by you guys putting this out there, let's say you help one kid. That's amazing. Let's say you help 10.
You never know whose life you might touch.
This little girl came up to us a few weeks ago in Arizona and said,
I
"You
remember
saved
that.
me." I was,
Yeah.
she did. And she was like, "You guys saved me after I watched and you guys put myself in dance class and you guys saved me." And I was like, "Oh."
You inspire people in ways that you don't realize, and that's why it's so important. The words that you use, the way that you live your life, you never know what actions, what words are going to touch someone.
These girls never fail to amaze me. They are such powerful role models to kids all over the world. And it makes me so proud that through their dance, or even wearing an awareness ribbon, helps spread the message to kids all over the world.
Girls, we have 2 routines happening. We have Invincible, but are you? You all have to be in perfect unison. Girls, the routine that we're doing, Kalani is our dancer that is in crisis, crying out, reaching, calling. Yes? This could be one of those numbers. This might fit in with Where Have All the Children Gone and the last text. You either make this dance or break this dance.
I am really nervous for this group dance. I mean, it's a really intense story. We have a prop, like always, but we also have to make an awareness for teens to know that there is someone that can help you because we can't lose another dancer in this world.
Let's go.
Here's one. Here, Hall. Here's some. It's for the teen hotline. It's awareness that there's always someone to listen.
Stretch, stretch, turn around. 1, 2, 3, we are the mini.
The girls are about to go on stage, and I'm feeling really, really nervous. This is the girls' first week back after being benched, so they have to pull this off. The girls need to be on timing, and the girls need to dance together as a group to prove to Abby that they should be dancing week after week.
In mini advance competition, please help me welcome entry number 76, Invincible.
Simply invincible. Thought that they could break me down, didn't know I was a fighter. The words might hurt my heart right now, but I'll hit 'em harder than thunder. Hey, things about to turn around. Soon they're gonna know my name. I'm about to take this down. So step away, better run away. Simply invincible. No one's gonna stop the fire in me. No one's gonna break me. 'Cause I am invincible.
I don't know what Miss Abby's gonna think about the group routine because I just saw her face and it was like. So I honestly feel like he's going to literally kill us. What's done is done. It's over now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, kiss, kiss. Love you.
This group dance is a very touchy, scary subject. I've never seen a group dance about Teen Hotline, so I hope we can pull this off. It can't just be one of those group dances. It has to be one of those amazing group dances that you always remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, in Teen Advance competition, please help me welcome entry number 77, Suicide Hotline.
You've been on this road too long, hearing music but it's not your song. Wanna scream but your voice is gone. Days trapped inside your head. Can't look up cause your world is down. Walking miles staring at the ground. All alone inside the crowd. Letting pockets hold your hand. But the sun is always there to shine. The clouds block out the sky. Oh, hold on, just one more day. Hold on, I know you'll find a way. Hold on, you've got stars in your eyes, so let's paint the sky. Hold on, hold on, hold on, you've got stars in your eyes, so let's paint the sky. So let's paint the sky.
Suicide Hotline is definitely one for the record books. I think the choreography is fresh, it's different, it pushes the girls, and this dance is at a level that's competitive for teens, and I love it. You want it to leave an impression with the judges, with the audience. You want everyone to feel it. So hopefully they did.
Are we all excited for awards? Yay! All right, in our Teen Advance Duo Trio, we have...
I'm baffled by this whole Jess and JoJo thing. Not showing up, walking out on Kendall, on me, on the studio, it's shocking, really. Why do we have to scramble and save the day because somebody did us wrong? Shame on Jess.
In third place, entry number 23, War and Peace.
Considering everything the girls had going against them, so happy for them. They got minimal attention this week. They did that pretty much on their own. It's pretty impressive.
In second place, we have entry number 24, All This to Say. And in first place in our Teen Advance Duo Trio, we have... entry number 26, Push and Pull. Congratulations to everyone.
So proud. Can't stand it, I'm so proud. This is the second time in a row they have won. I think Kendall has found herself a new duet partner.
Congratulations, everyone. In our mini advanced groups,
I'm really disappointed with how the dance ended up looking on stage. It looked like a dance that 5 girls learned in 2 or 3 days. I just know that it wasn't their best performance, so I'm not confident about the group dance.
in second place, entry number 45, Forget About the Boy. In first place, entry number 76, Invincible.
After a whole week off, the minis went out there and won first place. But I'm still not happy for them because they don't dance together like a team. I didn't want 5 solos, and I got 5 solos again.
All right, in our teen advanced groups, in third place, we have entry number 51, Boogie Woogie. In second place, entry number 36, Juke Joint Blue.
I know our group dance looks small with only 4 girls, but the dance was powerful and it looked really strong. And they danced with a ton of emotion.
And first place in our teen advanced group goes to entry number 77, Hotline. Congratulations, girls, and let everyone know which dance company you're with.
Ashlee Dance Company!
Congratulations. Thanks, you guys.
Those kids went out there and they did everything they needed to do. I thought the group performance was perfect. It was. Overall, I could not have asked for a better day. It was fabulous. Because one of my all-time favorite routines, Suicide Hotline, won.
Good job, girls. I want a standing ovation for them.
Congratulations.
Great.
Okay, so, come on, get over here. This was your big comeback week. You were supposed to come out there and blow everybody away and show us that you were a team, that you were invincible, that you were together as one. And I still saw 5 solos.
Do you think they're getting better, though, working as a group?
Not at all. I think the minis need to learn what it means to be a team, because this is something that is so much bigger than each of them individually. I don't think they get it. They make up the official ALDC mini team. That's important to me. It better be important to them. I'm going to give them one last chance to dance together as a team.
My drumsticks glitter.
Yeah, you don't want me to tell you where to take those drumsticks and shove them.
Well, our group dance was amazing to watch. So was it up there with your other iconic dances that you love so much?
Yes.
Definitely?
Yes.
It was really good.
My favorite dance I've seen since I've been here.
We
so
all had children
the choreography
looking
was
at
like
our shoulders,
amazing. Like I loved it.
Jess, you picked a really bad week to bail because this is gonna go down as history as one of the ALDC's best dances, and you're not gonna be a part of it. Today was what we've been asking for. Set the bar higher and they will rise to the occasion. Don't water it down. We want harder, we want, and they all did it.
Well, I set the bar high for JoJo and she walked out. That kid didn't rise to the occasion. That kid said, see ya.
She's at the pool today. I saw that on Instagram.
Oh, she is at the pool?
You know what? God works in mysterious ways. Things happen for a reason.
Yeah, but that's the choice that her mother chose to make her look that way, is to, when the going gets rough, you just take off.
She could not have done this dance. It would not have been the same thing. Girls, quitters never win. They might make money, but in the long range plan, who is the person who's not improving, who's not learning?
The person who's sitting at the pool.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So when you don't show up, you don't learn, you don't grow, you don't experience, and you keep doing what you're doing. Well, this was a lesson for everybody here. You better think long and hard before you walk out that door. I don't know what the future holds for the ALDC. I just know it doesn't involve JoJo. No more Bobo. Come on, girls, let's go. Move it along, get in here. Here we are in New Orleans, Louisiana, filled with history. You guys are here to dance, and you are here to win. This week, we are at the Nationals. We've worked all season for this. This is when we're gonna see if the Abby Lee Dance Company still has what it takes to be reigning national champions. I'm gonna get started on the pyramid. First, we have Paige. I told you to pull your knees into your chest and hit the tuck, set it higher. You didn't do that on stage. Nia, you work hard, you were strong in your partner work, but what happens to your feet on the side aerial? What happens to your knees on those turns in second? And next, Brooke. You go out on stage, headpiece falls off, your mother swore she had it in. I believe her. And next, Kendall. You have some great attributes.
Abby, they were the highest score of the day of duets.
Right.
The duet is 2 people. Why would she be on the bottom of the pyramid?
Kendall, maybe your mother should keep her mouth shut. And next we have Peyton. Welcome to the team. For this week, Leslie. Why Peyton? She wants to be part of this team, and she's gonna do everything she can to help us win. Moving on, Chloe. You know that you were a better dancer 2 years ago.
Chloe is Abby's reigning national champion, and if she can't see that Chloe just wants to please her, that's Abby's problem.
And next, Asia. Asia, I thought you did a great dance in the duet as the doll. In the group routine, I thought you were a hot mess. And next, Mackenzie. You won the overall high score in the mini division. Then you fell on your head and ruined the whole line in the group dance. And at the top, Maddie. Overall high score on the duet. It was excellent.
Thank you.
I feel that you could have done it as a solo. Girls, we are here in New Orleans to win at Nationals. The Wicked Witch of the West is here to beat you.
The last thing we need is for Kathy to be at Nationals. Every time we see her, bad things happen.
You are all in the group routine. At Nationals, we will be performing a tribute to the hurricane victims. 8 years ago, Hurricane Katrina devastated this city. Now my soloists. To be fair, everyone will be learning a solo for Nationals. Brooke. You and Peyton will be learning the same choreography.
I'm excited that Peyton has an opportunity to do a solo this week up against Brooke. My daughter's a star, and she can beat Brooke.
Chloe and Kendall, you will be learning the same choreography.
I'm not really sure why Jill is looking so smug. She thinks that Kendall is going to beat Chloe out for this solo at Nationals. Chloe is the reigning national champion. She beat Maddie last year. I'm pretty sure that she can take on Kendall.
Asia, you should be the automatic shoo-in. But last week, you made some mistakes. Mackenzie, your solo won the overall. Both of you will be learning the same choreography.
Mackenzie has better technique, but she doesn't perform the same way Asia does. So Asia will probably be the one that's picked.
Nia, Paige, you will be learning the same choreography. Maddie, I'm throwing you in there too.
I just want Nia to have a fair chance But once I heard Maddie's name, I knew it wasn't going to be a level playing field.
This is nationals. So if you're gonna be here and you're gonna be on this team, you are going to be the absolute best that you can be. Spread apart. Grand plie in second.
I love that every single kid in there gets to learn a solo this week.
But the problem with that is that half of these girls are learning a solo and wasting practice time on a solo that they're not gonna do.
You're telling the story of this horrible devastation, this hurricane, Katrina, coming in and leveling everything. 5, 6, 7, and. This piece called Home Again was specifically written for the Abby Lee Dance Company. And the choreography is beautiful. We have a lot of work to do if we're gonna pull this one off. Chloe, point your feet.
We have a lot of pressures because Candy Apple is here.
Kathy brings these kids in from all over the place, and money's no object, so she hires all these amazing choreographers. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Who is choreographing for them now?
That's the question.
It doesn't matter. You have to have good dancers.
Choreography matters. Who you know matters.
So, guys, New Orleans. We're at Nationals, which is, pretty much the end of the dance season. Last time that we all met and we went to competition wasn't so hot.
Your first runner-up is act number 39, Phoenix Rising.
We had Anthony, our choreographer, decide that he was going to play Big Time Diva and leave. So I went out and I got the creme de la creme. This is Blake McGrath, and if you don't know who he is, you need to.
Kathy called me and she was like, this is Nationals, we want a big choreographer. I've performed, choreographed, and danced with everybody from Madonna, Janet Jackson, Britney Spears. I feel like she called the right person.
We've worked together now as a team. We should not have to go back and fall on, well, we're not gelling yet. So moms, you're not gonna be able to use that. I can only go back to the importance of Nationals. I can only go back to the importance of knowing that you're representing Candy Apple's Dance Center and you should have your jacket on at all times. Don't you want people to know who you represent? Okay, you get that jacket and you sleep with that jacket like it's your blankie, okay?
But we'll figure it out. The group number is called Voodoo, and it's a hard number. It's like I would give this to a senior company somewhere, and I'm throwing this at juniors that have never, ever done my style before. So it's gonna be really, really challenging for them.
Blake, are they playing down to the rondecham or are they staying up in releve out of their turn?
Plie pop, one more plie to whip it.
Okay, but out of your triple, are you staying in releve or are you plieing to rondecham?
I would love it.
Stay up in releve.
Staying up on releve,
Yeah.
but if we need to plie pop, I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
So Leslie, how are you excited about Peyton? I know you want Peyton to have a solo. You wanted it for...
I too.
Things are insane here right now. It is the week of nationals. We're competing against Kathy, and Abby won't even tell us who our soloists are.
I have to say, if she's only giving out X many of solos, I find it wrong that she would give one of those solo spots to Peyton, who's not even really a member on the team.
Can I tell you something? I think it's official that we are on the team.
You're missing my point.
Let me reword this then. I don't give a crap if I'm on your team or I'm not on your team. We're here, and if she has a chance to do a solo, let her do a solo.
I'm totally over the complaining on their daughter deserves the solo, their daughter over here deserves it more. Abby should pick the people that are gonna win in nationals for her, period.
She just butt all you.
I'm not sure who's gonna get the solo. And I warn them, this is nationals. I will cut the weakest link like that. This is called Dance Doctor. You are gonna make it all better on the dance floor. Listen to the music. I'm gonna give you a chance to just kind of improv and feel it because it's tough. I have Mackenzie and Asia in here both improving. I want them to feel the music. I want to see what they hear.
Come on, Ken, stand. Just stand.
Asia's won 7 times as a soloist with Abby, Abby likes to win. It would be a no-brainer to put Asia at the nationals.
Then sit, Kenzie. If you don't want to dance, then sit. Then dance. Just dance, improv. Sit if you don't want to dance. Then dance. That's ridiculous. Improv, you're doing it at home all the time. You're adorable. Just do it.
Melissa saw firsthand that Mackenzie doesn't have it. She can't improv on the spot.
Right,
What happens
dance.
when I send you to an audition in LA for some little kid commercial for something and they say improv? You're gonna make me look like a fool.
You're fabulous, Kenzie. You're just not Asia.
But right now, put on the spot, you failed. You got it, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, and today is going to be a busy day. I'm deciding who's going to do a solo at nationals. Every girl needs to give me 110%. They need to understand that every second they're on the dance floor, I'm judging them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
As I'm watching the performance, I know what Abby has given Kendall in the past, a lot of jazz solos. This choreography is geared more towards Chloe.
Ball change, move, move, plie, hold, hold.
Chloe was last year's national champion, and even though she hasn't had the best dance season, I really think that she deserves a chance to defend her national title.
5, push around, step, pose. Done, out the door. En dehors, out the door. Let's go, hurry up, Peyton, Brooke, now. Brooke and Peyton are the oldest dancers here, and they got the least amount of time. I had to throw this choreography at them. Okay, plie, PK, plie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brooke and Peyton competing for a solo, I really think is funny. First of all, Brooke is a team member. Peyton is not. Brooke is the reigning national title holder, which Peyton is not.
I just think you're a little fast. I think you're rushing there needs to be those stops in it.
Peyton deserves to get this solo. She has shown her dedication, her time. She should get as much opportunity as the rest of these girls. She's on the team. We're here.
Go grab a drink, breathe, and give me Maddie, Paige, and Nia. Okay.
So you gonna tell us tomorrow who's getting the solo?
Yes. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Abby's taking 3 solos to nationals, and she's having the girls compete for it. I'm gonna know just from the music, from the style of the dance, who it's gonna be for. You can't take Paige's choreography and Maddie's choreography and say they're the same.
That was our Susu thing. All right.
Nia needs to compete for a solo with Maddie and Paige. It doesn't take a doctor to figure out how that's going to end up.
Don't rush.
I know that Maddie is a lock this week. It's obvious, but I think that Abby is just having the other girls dance with her, which I think is a fabulous opportunity. It lets the other kids dance.
They're spending a lot of time on this solo.
Oh my God,
Just
Jill.
saying.
Because this is the dance she cares about. This one.
Because it's
Maddie.
I think Abby cares more about Maddie regaining her national title, because she's still bitter that Chloe beat Maddie last year, more so than even the group number.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes,
She's
because
had so many wins since nationals. I think you still have that in your head.
No,
You're not gonna let that ever
Leslie, I
die
agree
that your
with
daughter beat
Christy.
Maddie.
If the group was really first, would she be spending an hour and a half working on Maddie's solo? No. Clearly, that's what she cares about.
Eventually, I will see the light.
Abby isn't fooling anyone with the whole Maddie, Nia, Paige, solo focus session. We know it's Maddie's solo, and it's obvious to everyone in the room.
I know that dance, there's no chance in hell that Paige will get that.
Or Nia. So you think Maddie's definitely getting the solo then?
I don't definitely know anything. but I'm
While
just
you were
saying-
in there, Christy said that her Chloe was definitely not gonna get the solo.
No, you're twisting my words. That's not what I said.
love twisting.
I said, no, Christy and Jill, did I say that today? I said Abby can't get over it. She's still bitter about it, and that the dance in there, when they were working on it, that solo, is the dance she cared about.
I feel that Chloe gets every single opportunity
I said the dance.
that Maddie gets.
Can I finish
back there.
a sentence? I said the dance she cared about was Maddie's solo.
You said this dance means more than the group back there because it's about Maddie. And you're always harping on that it's always about Maddie. I feel that your daughter gets just as much opportunity as Maddie. And you're always being into everybody's brains. And you know what? Peyton would love to have the opportunity that your daughter gets. Your daughter's not always the victim. You might cry it all the time. She's not always the victim.
Don't go there, you
I'm going there. And you know what? Every time somebody calls you out on something, you always say, don't go there. I'm going there.
Everyone is so stressed out with this whole competing against each other for solos at nationals. I think the moms need a girls' night out. We need to go have a cocktail and let off some steam in the French Quarter.
New Orleans.
No, to nationals.
No, I'm gonna go to the French Quarter and Bourbon
To
Street.
nationals, to Bourbon Street, to good
Stay
night.
high and we will win. What are you gonna do with that? What is that?
A voodoo doll?
What do you use it for?
You can either like do good things with it or bad. Now this is Kathy's team, so I'm assuming we're gonna do bad. Now that's Yvette, that's Kathy, the fat bottom girl.
Getting her right.
Who else do you have? Did you stick a pin in her ass?
I might have the wrong Yvette doll.
What do we think this one is? Let's look at it from the side view. The side view.
Oh, that one's too cute.
Two fat bottom girls.
That's Fat Abby.
I think you should throw her over.
Wait a minute, it's Abby.
Anybody have any beads?
Well, you gotta show your boobs to get beat.
Oh no! As your friend, I don't recommend that either.
I double dog dare you.
Oh, does this hurt?
Kathy, don't do it.
Here, let's throw Abby over. Okay, moms, put down your cocktails. I just want to let you know, Asia will be officially done with being a competitive dancer on a team.
Oh, good for her.
She's moving on. She's just not gonna, the opportunity she has, she's just not gonna be with the team or competing as a competitive dancer. Asia's been offered amazing opportunities back in LA, and I would be dumb not to take them. And I think her days here at ALDC are finished.
So this weekend will be her last competition in her life.
Yeah.
Oh, at such a young age. Well, congratulations. So that means move over. I'm moving in.
I'm shocked that Asia and Christy are leaving. But what I'm more shocked about is that Leslie thinks that by Christy leaving, that opens the door for her to take her spot on the team.
I need another drink, so I'm gonna meet you guys down there with my Yvette.
I got
Drinks are flowing. You know, we have one or two, but Christy has been drinking all day, and Leslie has been drinking all night.
Christy is so full of herself. She needs to just shut up and be grateful for what Abby does for her and her child.
Sorry, I'm a real dance mom, and I will stand here.
Why are you yelling at us?
I'm not. I'm talking to my friend.
Then you're yelling at
Shush.
her. You had too much to drink.
Oh,
you better
whatever.
settle it down. Bitch!
Stop,
bitch!
stop.
Kick your ass.
Stop. Sorry, I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
So, what all happened with you and Leslie last night?
Leslie has a way of getting in your face, and Leslie started screaming, "You're a drunk," and you didn't take it. And then Leslie snapped and wanted to beat the out of you.
Let's not code it, and let's tell what really happened, because this is you know it is, okay? And Leslie's not here to defend herself.
This has nothing to do with you.
No, but I'm pissed off when people try to tell a different story when someone's not here to defend themselves. And this story right here is not how it happened. You got in her face first. You can say all you want with words, but when you directly start it, you better be able to back up your.
She called me a drunk.
Control yourself.
All right, well, you have spoken.
You know what? I'm not playing this stupid game that you guys like to play with the manipulation.
You need to settle yourself down.
No, I don't, because I hate liars.
We don't like to curse.
Well, you guys all do except Holly. So don't start acting like you're on this high roll that you don't curse.
we really
She's a
don't.
liar, and you guys are all backing up the lie.
Christy Ray's a fighter, just like Leslie is, and it was a no-brainer that she's on her side.
I was physically assaulted.
You know what? You're lucky that it was Leslie. You are lucky because if you were anywhere else...
threatening me too?
I'm at the point right now, I just can't take them anymore. I've dealt with a lot of women in my life, and these moms, I don't know how much more that I can last, maybe a minute. I'm done. You guys can play the game, I don't have to. I'm not jeopardizing my daughter's career for done.
Oh my God, like, thank God Christy's leaving because clearly she's crazy.
Hello.
Abby, I'm leaving.
You are?
I can't deal with the lies anymore. So I decided I'm gonna go.
Right before nationals? I am very upset. Asia is a shoo-in to win that mini division at nationals.
Asia's probably gonna be heartbroken because she wants to be in the group. But from the incident last night to this morning,
What incident last night?
There was a confrontation between Leslie and Christy. I'm just not gonna sit here and play the game with them. I'd rather just go and do what we need to do and take her.
Well, I'm heartbroken and you're killing me that you're taking her away because we had a good run and she's leaving undefeated. Well, I feel bad. Are you gonna tell her or am I gonna tell her?
We can both go in there. I mean...
Girls, I have an announcement to make. It is with great sadness. Asia has to cut her trip short and not participate in our national finals. Saying goodbye to a superstar. How could two mothers representing the Abby Lee Dance Company go out in the middle of Bourbon Street and get into a scuffle with each other? Well. Had a rough morning already. You've succeeded in driving yet another dancer away from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
We were out. It was nothing to do with you or the Abby Lee Dance Company or the kids.
You are all here because the Abby Lee Dance Company is attending a national finals. To say the least, it was unsportsmanlike behavior. Christy, you're out. Chloe is gone for this week. Leslie, you have to take Peyton home. You're gone.
Hot damn.
Here it is, the day before nationals, and we're down 3 kids. I don't understand why Abby couldn't have just left the kids in the dance and made the moms leave.
We are back to square one, to the drawing board, okay? So we need everybody's brains together. We can't dwell on the past. We need to move forward. Things happen for a reason. I would rather take a loss at the national competition than to let these 2 women stay here 1 more minute. And now I am down 3 dancers with 24 hours to go before nationals.
Okay, so we have to get down to business. This is our last day. Nationals are tomorrow. So guys, let's get up. Let's do the group dance. It's gonna be amazing, okay? Let's work some magic.
Our group number this week is Voodoo. I like dark, mysterious things, and we're in New Orleans, so what an appropriate number to do, but, you know, mystic, magic, voodoo.
Big line, ha. Where that's going, chest, turn this way.
Hey, Blake, I don't want to step on your toes.
Yes.
I just have a question.
Please.
Do you think it would look better for continuity and visualness if Zach was the very first one? Switch spots once with her. Or is there some way that you could put him in the middle?
Lucas, can you grow? Can you grow today?
How about some drink me juice?
Obviously, there's always work to be done. Blake and I are just literally nitpicking right now, making things sharper, but I'm happy with the way our group dance looks. Abby can't compete with this.
Okay, good. Not bad for a first time through.
Today has been quite interesting. Sometimes when adults are out and they're in adult places, things happen. You came here to attend a national competition. I am very, very upset that these women chose to do this at our nationals. All right, let's see what we have. There is no time for rest. I have to reblock the entire group number. Hey, pointed. Yes. We are down 3 team members. We have to pull out a win. You have a solo tomorrow. Last year, you didn't win that national title. I think you should have. Kendall, Chloe's absence means you get the solo. You have an opportunity, don't throw it away. Brooke, I'm not having you do the solo that you and Peyton worked on. You held your national title all year. I'm not even gonna mess with that, okay?
With Peyton not being here, Abby said she's eliminating Brooke's solo. But I knew from the second that I heard that music that that solo wasn't meant for Brooke.
Mackenzie, you have a solo tomorrow.
I just feel relief. Asia's gone. I think it's gonna help Mackenzie relax more. And Mackenzie deserves a solo at Nationals.
Tomorrow, we are walking into a competition, down 3 members of the Abby Lee Dance Company. And nothing is gonna stop us from reaching our goals. This week, we are at Nationals. We've worked all season for this. This is the big trip, and we are in New Orleans. This is when we're gonna see if the Abby Lee Dance Company still has what it takes to be reigning national champions. I want you to know that you are here at Nationals. This is it. This is what it has been all about. Those kids on that team want to beat you. I came to Nationals in New Orleans, Louisiana to win. We are here to take home the big top prizes. We are doing a tribute to Hurricane Katrina. I want to see energy. I want to see divas. I want to see people that are strong enough to move on and get on that stage and be 10 times better dancers than you've ever been before. There's no better revenge than victory.
Listen, did anybody do a head count when Abby's group walked in?
Yeah, there was some missing.
No Christy Ray, no Christy, and of course Leslie. And I did not see anybody new walking in, so maybe we're on an even keel.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, Nationals, a whole new vibe. What do you guys think?
Heading into Nationals, I'm feeling like we are absolutely bringing our best foot forward. Everybody seems to be very excited about what the outcome could be. We're gonna give the ALDC a run for their money.
Let's go. Come on.
Great.
Woo!
Mackenzie, this is it. Gotta say, if Asia was here, Asia would win. We need your score. You need to be up there, got it? Straighten the legs, point the feet, watch the foot on the split, and don't forget your dance. Or you, little saint, can go marching right on out of here. Ready? Let's go, people.
Yeah.
Break a leg.
This is your Nationals.
All right.
Out you go with the rest of the girls.
Let's go, guys.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is go back there and do what you were taught to do. You find the middle of that stage.
Oh my gosh,
Stop now, I can't move
coaching?
again. Move.
Coaching while
Okay.
at competition?
Yes, I'm coaching my daughter.
Coaching your daughter? How did that happen?
Abby had a baby.
Immaculate conception? I share my daughters with her. No, she has no daughter.
This is your time, baby.
Do it for your mom.
Next to the stage is number 28. This is a mini open solo. Please welcome Dance Doctor.
Mackenzie totally wants to prove to Abby that she can compete head-to-head with Asia. It would mean so much to Mackenzie to win a national title 2 years in a row.
Code blue, it's clear that we have an emergency. The music's bumping loud, but you can't feel the beat. You need some medical attention now from me. Don't fly like tonight. I got what you need. I got your blood pumping. I got your
comes out on stage, and I have to tell you, she couldn't have done anything better.
I want Kendall to win, to prove to Abby that she can do this. I can tell when she's having a good day, and we are gonna take nationals. I can feel it.
Next to the stage is going to be act number 37. This is a junior musical theater solo. Please welcome Kendall performing Voodoo Doll.
Have you ever had the feeling somebody is watching you? An uncontrollable feeling, nothing's as usual. Kiss and tell.
When Kendall walked off that stage, that was a personal best for that kid.
Good job, Kendall.
And next to the stage is act number 32. This is a junior of the year solo. Please welcome Maddie performing Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Maddie's performance was breathtaking. She was an angel on that stage. She didn't let anybody down, mainly herself.
Go, go, go.
You were so good. You were so good. You should have heard them behind me. Silence.
You know, guys, this is nationals. This is big. We need to go out and we need to take all of that to the stage. It has to be magic when you guys get there. We have to win.
Who is ready to absolutely kill this number? So,
Nationals is really important to end your dance season with a bang. So it's crucial this week that we win. I think with this new and improved team, it's gonna happen.
And next to the stage, track number 93. This is a junior contemporary small group. Make some noise for Voodoo. Yeah!
enjoyed the group number. The costumes were perfect. They look like ragdoll voodoo dolls. The kids look good.
And next to the stage is act number 91. This is a junior contemporary small group. Make some noise for Home Again.
Standing here out in the cold, searching for a sign of hope. Life was simple, we once had it all. No, it's not over. I need a shoulder to carry on till I am whole again. Won't be much longer, for I'm much stronger till this place feels just like my home again. Standing here out in the cold, searching for a sign of hope. I think I found my place. Now I am home again.
We lost 3 of our team members right here in New Orleans, right before Nationals. They came out strong, they looked gorgeous in the costumes, and I think the number was the best they could have done it.
Okay, starting the Elite Mini Solo Division competition. In third place, Allie with act number 4, Finally Home. Your first runner-up is Miss Mackenzie with act number 28, Dr. B.
Kenzie came in second place. I was shocked, but I'm proud of her. The girl that beat her was fabulous.
Moving on to our Elite Junior Soloist. Miss Kendall with act number 37, Voodoo Dolls.
Kendall is a winner. She killed it. She took Chloe's solo, made it her own, and came in first runner-up. I'll take it any day.
And your highest scoring Elite Junior Soloist, Maddie, with act number 32, Amazing Grace.
Maddie got her national title, and she wanted that so bad. You know, next year we have to win again. That's what she expects, and that's what we'll do.
Moving on to our Elite Junior Small Group.
Here we go. This is it. If we don't win this group number, we're gonna have to walk out of here with our tail between our legs. I am literally shaking. My heart is beating 1,000,000 miles per minute.
In third place, act number 67, When She Came Back. In second place, act number 93, Voodoo from Candy Apple Dance Center. And your highest scoring Elite Junior Small Group is act number 91.
We did it. We won. Abbey Lee Dance Company was named the overall high score winning junior group. It was like this weight was lifted from my shoulders.
I have no idea what the future holds. I guess it's back to the drawing table.
Yeah, they delivered.
Congratulations. This was very, 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 very much earned. Maddie, congratulations. I think this was an honor that has been deserved all year. You've improved. You are a team player. Kendall, nipping at Maddie's heels. Doesn't it feel good to give a great performance?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what about you? You didn't win. We would have had a clean sweep. You know, Mrs. Miller is not well. I'm glad that we ended our season overall national champions. I mean, that's what you work for. And since Mrs. Miller isn't too well, I don't know what the future holds. And I don't know if I'll be able to do this again. We have to wait and see.
Living on the dance floor.
Holly is already at the audition.
Oh yeah, Nia's not here.
Nia's not here.
Did she fly out yesterday?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Lorianne? I haven't seen her.
Well, I think she's gonna be here.
Going into rehearsal today, we are all a little bit paranoid because last week, Lorianne said, if the moms can't put their differences behind them, she will leave the team.
Please don't push me with some stupid like that, because I will not come back.
However, Lorianne is a smart woman. She is not gonna let our kids down. She knows that Nationals is just a few weeks away.
Going into this Nationals is a little different than usual because we're usually winning a ton, and now we're on a losing streak, so.
And this is
that
like
should
the
be
first
interesting.
Nationals without Abby.
If we're on a losing streak, it's because of Abby. You need to know that. She left you with no direction, no nothing. Thank goodness she didn't lock her doors. We can still go in.
I agree with that.
All right, well, let's go see who's at the top of the A-list. Wanna go in?
We have 4 weeks until Nationals. So at this point, it's Lorianne's job to take these girls where they need to be. And that's #1 for the West Coast Nationals.
What happened to the A-list?
Uh-oh, we have no A-list.
Oh, it's not there?
There's no A-list, is there, Lorianne?
I did try to call her and she didn't answer, so I left her a message, and I assume she's coming, so.
When did you call her?
This morning.
Oh, Lorianne?
Mm-hmm. But I didn't hear back.
Listen, she would never not come back and not tell us. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't pull an Abby and walk out and not come back.
What if Abby contacted Lorianne and was like,
if Abby contacted Lorianne, I don't think Lorianne would back down.
Lorianne is like a strong person, but this is Abby's building. So if she says don't come, I mean.
Well, the thing with Lorianne is I think she really likes us now. Like, we grew on her a ton since the first week, so she's not gonna just leave us. She'll be here. I know that for a fact.
We can see in the reflection Abby's attorney standing in the parking lot.
Standing in the parking lot?
Yeah, I can see him. He's right there.
Talk about shady.
I'm thinking Abby might be back there, yeah.
I said we talk to him, say what's going on.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
Look who it is.
Oh my gosh, why are you here? This is just really weird right now.
Hi, under duress, I'm back.
What do you mean you're under duress? Abby, if you don't want to be here, we don't want you to be here.
Well, you don't get that choice. This is my business. This is the Abby Lee Dance Company. How dare all of you? I can come and go as I please. Some of you have forgotten that I have my court cases and all that stuff. Come on, let's face it. I need to take care of me. I need to worry about me. I'm not bending the rules for anybody. That's over.
Why do you get the choice to like walk away for 3 weeks and come back?
Pretend like you don't care.
Pretend like you don't care.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You know what? If Abby wanted to be here, we would forgive her of any wrongdoing she did. However, the first thing out of her mouth, I don't want to be here. I'm here under duress. Are you kidding me? Abby owes these children and the moms an apology for leaving, not keeping in touch. She cannot leave these kids high and dry and expect us to sit around and be so thankful when she walks back through that door. Nope, not gonna happen. I want her to want to be here, to want to work with the girls. We're not playing your game, Abby. We're done. Well, what happened to Lorianne?
Well, I don't know.
We had someone here who wanted to work with them and who worked every day. I'm not doing this game.
That's fine.
Roll out.
No, I think we all feel that way. I'm sorry, Abby. You had every opportunity. You had these kids eating out of the palm of your hand, and you left to go to Mexico. You screwed it up.
You know, honestly, these women are dramatic with a capital D. I mean, they have been with Abby for a long time. I think it's really best to be able to give her a chance to just get back in the studio because they can get this West Coast national win that Abby so wants. If this is what they want to do and they want to leave, I mean, it's not my prerogative to go ahead and stop them. But to me, it's a no-brainer. We are going to stay. Abby, do you want to work with the girls?
Sure, we're ready. It'll be really good if we just have them.
Did you call Lorianne, Abby, and tell her not to come?
I never told her to come in the first place. I don't know her. I don't know her.
I know, but you
I
knew
think
she
it was
was
really
back.
ballsy to enter like sucky, horrible competition numbers under my name. Who does that?
They were
You're allowed
horrible
to
numbers.
enter competitions with my name under the Ivy League Dance Company, and she doesn't work for me.
You abandoned these kids. You could have come back after Pittsburgh. You were done, sentencing was postponed, and you could have come back to say, I'm back with these kids.
You know what? Back off, bitch. This is not the first time I've had these moms walk out on me. But guess what? I don't care because they're quitters. And besides that, their kids are getting older. I think their kids have a number of days left with their talents. I really do. I have to worry about the kids that are there, the kids that want to dance, the kids that want to get better, the kids that want your training, not the kids that left.
The first words out of her mouth was, I'm here on distress.
Under duress.
But what does she expect? Does she think she was gonna walk back in here and we were all gonna kiss her feet and be happy to see her?
She basically just shut the door in our face. I told her you abandoned these kids, and she wasn't having it, and she shut the door.
Who wants to go from an A-lister to a D-lister?
So she can have a team of minis, because obviously they're staying.
You talk about enabling bad behavior. That's what those two are doing.
All they want is for their kids to dance. That's all they want. Like, don't you want more than that?
They know what they're getting with her and they walked back in there,
They were
so
mad.
you can't feel bad for those two. The minis can each do a solo, and then she can get some other kids from her studio to do a group dance. Let her go up against MDP.
I think we need some sort of resolution here in terms of Abby.
Right, we're not dancing under Abby.
I'm not.
Our resolution is let's go find Lorianne and put a number on stage.
I don't care if I have to pull up a chair right here and sit here all day. I am not walking in that studio with that bitch.
All right, girls, two little ones, let's go. We are going to Riverside, California to attend Devotion to Dance. You're doing a solo. It's contemporary, but it has some tricks. I think we're gonna call it Blue Moon. It's also a beer, like a citrus beer that you put an orange in, Blue Moon. The story is that you're back and you're here and you're dancing like a teenager, all right? And you are doing a musical theater routine. Again, it does have tricks, and it's called TKO, or the knockout. And they better be amazing. Yes? All right. Lily, on the floor, let's go. Double back attitude. But really get it up high like you're almost gonna kick your head. But up, there you go. Push, ball, change, step, leap. Push, ball, change, step, leap. But look behind you, like look back when you finish your grunge tag. This dance has to be like a teenager. You have to have that musicality. Your leg has to hit the ding. Tensika, hold. Up. Run.
I'm glad that Abby's back. Right now, my daughter has a solo, and that's more dancing she's done in one day than she did in the last 3 weeks of being here. These other moms are fooling themselves. I don't think that Lorianne is gonna pick up and start some kind of girl dance group with these kids tomorrow. I don't see that happening. My kid's in here becoming a better dancer. Your kids are outside getting a sunburn.
No.
Hello.
Hi, Lorianne. It's Kira.
Hi, Miss Kira.
Really quick, we are all, except for the two little ones, standing out in the parking lot. Abby showed up and said she was under duress. So we left.
What?
Wait,
where are you?
Are you coming?
Could you choreograph a dance for them this week?
No. I kind of gotta just tell you in real time that's Abby Lee's request.
Finally, the truth comes out.
Lorianne is not coming back. All because Abby thinks the world revolves around her. Shady, shady, shady.
I don't know if she's afraid. I don't know what she's hiding. I expected to be there today. I wanted to win. This woman is a toxic
monster.
I'm kind of in shock. I'm so proud of you guys, though, Mom. I wanted to make sure you let those girls know I'm not reachable to them.
Once again, Abby finds a way to try to sabotage them. Lorianne was supposed to be here this week, and she's not here because Abby ran her off. I don't think she's coming back as long as Abby is in the building, and I don't think Lorianne is an option.
What are we gonna do?
I want to know why she's in there trashing the person who uplifted us these last couple weeks while she wasn't here. All right, I'll be your wingman.
All right, that's what I'm saying. If it's a consensus, if we're going, then I'll go. But I'm not just going by myself.
What is that? Why are you having trouble turning? I don't know why she's so all over the place. Keep going. So I guess the teacher that they hired in here to replace me didn't work on your pirouettes very much. Okay, go ahead.
No, here they are.
What do you need?
We have some questions we want answered.
You have not been here for 3 weeks.
Abby, we were off for 6 weeks. So you had 6 weeks to do all your stuff and then come back, and you did, and then all of a sudden, you left. And didn't give us direction, didn't tell us who you wanted to do dances with. At any given drop of a hair, you flip out and leave our kids.
What are you gonna do this weekend when Christy and Chloe show up?
No comment. My attorney's here if you want to talk to him about it.
Oh, I don't need to talk to him.
So why are you back? You have the luxury to walk out and go on vacation for 3 weeks. We don't. We stay here. I stay in a piddly apartment away from my family to do this.
You could have been here, and then when you're in Europe and Mexico, it's easy to just be like, well, she doesn't want to. You put us all in a situation where we had to find somebody else, and when she came in, she was tons of energy, and she was invested, and she was here, and she was working.
Wow, she's desperate not to work. I've been working for 6 years nonstop.
But that was why we loved her, Abby, is because she wanted to.
I don't know any dancers that Lorianne Gibson has trained from the age of 3 to 18 and then drove their ass back and forth to get the job. I don't know those people.
No, because she hires them at 18 and puts them in a music video.
After somebody else trained them. Bingo.
And then now you're talking crap about the person who picked up the leftover team.
How good are you when you don't win?
It's about creating workable dancers, not about doing the same 8 count and 52 turns to win a plastic trophy.
We don't want to go get you out of your office and beg you to work with our kids.
They love Lorianne Gibson.
I'm sure they did.
They said they didn't want you coming back. You don't want to be here, you shouldn't be here.
Well, that's fine.
If she would have kept her fat ass in Mexico, Lorianne would still be here.
Let's get our kids and go. Hey, grab everything. Everything that's anything that you don't want to leave here.
You two want to go and tell Abby that you guys want to continue class?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Tell her, let's make it happen. Go tell her that the 2 kids are here that want to work, okay?
Peace out, suckers. Okay, this might be the last time we ever see this place. Goodbye.
I think it's about time. I've put up with the good, the bad, the ugly, the tears, the blood, the sweat, all of it. Abby's checked out. Guess what? So am I. I'm done. And you know what? I'm not gonna be sad it's over. I'm gonna be happy it happened because we're moving on. If she ran Lorianne Gibson out, then she runs us out too.
I don't understand these mothers. I don't have any use for those people. They're nuts. Eliana, let's go. 5, 6, 7, and flick, step, hit, hit. And a flick, step, turn, turn, turn.
It does honestly feel kind of sad that the older girls are gone, but I'm super, super, super excited that Miss Abby is back because I love Miss Abby so much. And this week, my solo is called TKO, which stands for the knockout. They have a music called theater, so I get to express really who I am as a person. So this is awesome.
You knock me out.
Relax. The only ones here, it's just kind of reminding me of when we had a mini team. I don't know about you, but I've been like almost missing having the mini team because I wasn't self-conscious all the time that my kid was only 8 years old and was short when there was a mini team.
We were accepted, and we could still rely on each other.
I mean, maybe those girls have just outgrown Abby, or Abby has outgrown them. Maybe she just needs a new crop. I wonder if they're really leaving. Like, would she keep these two? Would she start a mini team?
Make it bigger, bigger. Bigger, bigger.
There
Right,
we go.
that's better. I think that Yolanda and Stacy have a much, much better education than some of the other mothers that left, Holly included. They know what's out there right now. They know what's happening in the dance world. It's not so easy in LA. And I think that these other mothers, they're gonna have a rude awakening. And if those kids are smart, really smart, they will come crawling back with their tails between their legs to the ALDC. Simple as that. All right, go breathe.
Thank you.
Jackie Royal at Edge. Oh, I love Marissa Asado, too.
The kids want to go to competitions. So we put out a couple phone calls, a couple texts to choreographers. But I'm not sure what's going to happen because there's so little time to find someone who has competition experience. But we have to figure out a way to get our kids on stage.
Should we call Holly?
I wish Holly were here. I miss her.
Hey, Carol, what's up?
So, Abby showed up.
Abby got rid of Lorianne.
Oh, and there's two that stayed. I'm sure you can guess what two.
Oh. Where's Jamie?
I'm right here, girl.
I
told
you. So what is she doing?
She's sitting up there working with the minis.
On her phone.
She's in hog heaven, I'm sure.
I'm so glad I am not there because I would have walked out anyway. I'm just really proud of all of you that you walked out, you did your ground.
When are you back again?
I come back Friday.
Oh.
So we have to have a plan by the time we come back.
It might be the beach.
Oh, I like the beach.
All right, well,
Yeah.
have a good day.
Have a good
We'll
night.
talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.
I just got a text from Abby. Yeah, oh, you got it too.
Yeah.
The girls have 20 minutes to get back to the studio to start the group routine that I prepared for them this week until 1:30 p.m. Well, we're done.
I am a dancer and I want to dance, but we don't need Abby. We've done it before without her, and I want to work with somebody who wants to work with me. So I will sit here and protest until I get that.
So wait, is nobody going back?
Text her back and say,
I'm not texting her back.
I did walk out with the OGs, but right now we are studioless. We are teacherless. We basically are homeless at this point, and Macy wants to dance, and that's not happening right now. So I can't help but wonder if walking out of the ALDC was a bad idea. I feel so out of my element right now, I don't even know what to do.
Any of you, if you're scabs, cross the line.
Go straight into the studio. This week, Chloe is back dancing with MDP, and I think Chloe has a lot to prove. Dancing with a new team is incredibly hard. But I think that Chloe is doing it not just for herself, but for all the other girls who are torn down and beaten down, who kind of gave up.
All right, so you guys, the group piece is called The Upside Down. I don't know if you guys have seen the show Stranger Things, but it's about experimenting on kids. The ALDC especially is constantly getting experimented on. They have different choreographers all the time. They have different people. We never know what team they're gonna have. We never know who's gonna be on their team. Word on the street is that Abby is back, but I don't even know if she has the team. I don't know what's going on.
I am not gonna lie. I am dying to know what's going on at the ALDC. Like, did they finally finally stand their ground after all these years? I have heard these moms say that they're gonna walk before. Could this time be the time?
So, Chloe is the mad doctor that's doing all the experimenting on you guys.
So this week I happened to be the lead in the group dance, and so now I'm just starting to really feel the stress and the pressure again, and it's just a lot to walk into and commit to again. To be honest, I'm really nervous to see Abby again, especially for the first time after not seeing her for 2 years will be really weird, but I'm really looking forward to it because I miss competing a lot.
Now use your whole body here, Chloe. And you need to go all the way down on that part, Chloe. Up, hit, and jumping over the beds. You go to get Clara. She's running, she's walking on stage. And push her head through. Go. Oh, ow. Okay, you need to step it up and you need to get your head in the game and be in the right spot to be able to succeed. Honestly, how she just danced right now is not okay. Yes, I want to win, so hopefully with another day of rehearsal, that will happen. We're gonna run it one more time, okay?
Chloe is having a hard time keeping up with this dance. Like, these girls are hardcore competition dancers. So Alex backbending off the gurney onto the floor and Chloe holding it, like, that's a lot of pressure. Not to mention, Chloe really hasn't been dancing at the same level for the last 2 years. And she's given a featured role. So the amount of pressure on Chloe, I don't know, it's about a zillion%.
Your solos are amazing. You have to make them amazing, yes? All right. Lily, on the floor. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God, look who it is.
The cat drug in.
So what happened, change of heart?
Yeah, Macy and I sat down and talked yesterday. It was kind of a, obviously, as you guys know, pretty crazy day. So, like I see, this is where we need to be. So we are back and she's ready to dance.
I'm curious, you were out there with them a lot yesterday. Did they make any indication that they were going to go forward with hiring another choreographer? Because I'm wondering if that's where they are today, because they're certainly not in the parking lot today.
Right, there was talk about that yesterday.
Well, they're probably so excited to try to beat our group dance that we don't have.
This is very similar to nearly a year ago when they left. They went to a whole nother studio. They learned a group piece, then they came back to compete under Abby's name at a competition against us, did not win. The mini team did win, and it literally blew up in their face.
I'm not going down that road. That's why we're back.
Well, I think both of us are welcoming Macy. I think she is an asset. I just would ask that you don't jeopardize what has already been started yesterday with their solos, and I don't think that's asking that much.
I'd like her to dance. Plain and simple.
Right now, Jamie, I have no idea what she is thinking. Timing, this is not the time.
Abby, I was just gonna visit with you when you have
I'm in the middle of teaching a solo. Your kid walked out of here.
I don't want you to punish Macy for something that I had done.
That's the moral of the Abby Lee Dance Company. If your mother's a bitch, you pay the consequences. That's the way it goes.
I realize that's why we came back through the store today. Nobody else
But
came
you're
back.
probably a day late and a dollar short.
I'm not, though. We are committed to this team and you, and I
Well,
want to
there's
let
a
you know.
scrub brush back there if you want to get started on the
I'm not
toilets.
doing that. Macy's here, and she's here to dance today for this team. I understand that. You need to look me an upper ass.
I'm getting frustrated with you, and I'm going to take it out on these 2 little girls, and that's wrong of me.
Okay.
So get the hell out of here right now.
Macy is here, and she's here to dance with you this week.
Well, Macy should have opened her damn mouth up yesterday and said, Mom, I want to stay. I'm going in whether you stay
You know
or
what,
not.
though? Her and the team didn't want her. Stay in here and stretch. Macy told me she wants to dance. She wants to dance with Abby. And with the future with these OGs being so uncertain, where are they gonna practice? Who are they gonna have for a choreographer? The reason we came here is to dance. And so we are here, and it's gonna be a rough day or 2, and maybe a rough week, and that's okay. But we're back, and I'm not going anywhere. Abby, Let me just tell you this. I'm apologizing to you. I don't want you taking anything out on Macy. We got wrapped up in that yesterday because I'm not sure where we were to be with all the confusion going on.
How were an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old not confused, but your 11-year-old, soon-to-be 12-year-old, was confused?
Because we had no clue you were coming back. She was hurt, and I'm just speaking from my heart because you didn't come back. She wanted you here to work with you, and she wanted you to come back.
If Julian has time and willing to do a solo, we'll do it.
So there are no consequences for the fact that she...
The point is, we walk back through here. There's nobody else that's here. This is the team going forward. We made the commitment to come back.
Jamie, I have a problem with. I do. But let's face it, we're on a losing streak. I need a victory. Plus, we don't know if those older kids are competing against us. This team has to win. We have a character piece called Major. Like, you're in major trouble, or you're a drum major. Are you a major pain in my butt? Is your mother a major pain in the butt? Are you gonna be a major success at this competition? So let's see. Macy's portraying a drum major in the band. She's coming down the street, she has the baton in her hand, and she's leading the parade. That's what I want Macy to look like. This number could be an overall high score at every single competition. But this kid was dragged out of my studio by one arm. So already, to me, she's not as prepared as Eliana and Liliana. We'll see if she can pull it off.
It's crazy to think that like we're back at 3rd Street. Like it all goes full circle.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, and to be honest, I feel like this is one of the best things we've ever done, just leaving out.
It's the time.
Competition's tomorrow, and at this point, we still haven't been able to find a new choreographer. We have no idea what we're doing. We have no dance. We have each other, but I think we need a little bit more than that. So we're here to figure out what the plan is.
You would think that after all these years, she would come to her senses and just be like, you know what? I'm grateful for you guys. But clearly she's not.
But once we got to LA, everything got into her head. Like, she started going places, she checked out, she just didn't care about us. But then again, she says that we're lazy and we don't care. But really, she's the one who left us.
We need to move on. And if that means we have to come here and we have to do our own thing, then that means we have to come and do our own thing. We all support each other. We all want the best for each other. And I think the only thing Abby wants is the best for herself. So it's good for us to be doing this. And we've learned so much from her that now we can do it ourselves. We're all growing up.
I love that they're not crying about it. They're not
you know
like
what?
so sad
You know
she
why?
did this
Because
to
I
us.
feel like they're sick of it.
Yeah.
They're over it. They're sick of it.
It
Yeah,
was
they've
very...
come a long way.
We want more out of our dance experience than that. They deserve more, and they know
That's right.
Okay, I know how really impossible, but we should get something out of this. So we're gonna make up a lyrical prompt. But let's make it cool and different, and let's not put any dance songs in it.
That was funny.
Let's all pitch in. It's like, let's say we're walking from this way. We would go 1 to that corner. 1, look, front, 2, and that's like straight fast. So that's. I take the leadership role because ultimately I might be a professional choreographer one day. And I still think that we need to go compete tomorrow. Because for many years now, we've been told that we are replaceable. And this is the start of something new for this team. We're not competing under ALDC anymore, and we're all grown up. So we kind of have to go out there and prove to everybody that we're a great team. Like, bend your legs sooner, like, bend it. So of course, we have to win.
Okay, you are gonna have a part in this dance. Did you know that? Yeah? And the last thing we're gonna see is you on stage getting put on the gurney by the Mad Doctor to be experimented on. What do you think about that? Does it freak you out a little bit?
Is she actually gonna kill me?
She's not gonna kill you. All right, let's do it. Here we go. So, Clara, you're gonna wait for Chloe to grab you, and she's gonna pick you up. Don't go too crazy. Kick your legs, kick your legs. And she puts you down, arms up like this, and she's gonna push you down, and you're dead.
I am stressed out and worried enough that Chloe is the lead of this dance, but now Claire is performing for the first time. Not to mention, there is a possibility we're going to see Chloe's original team. Last time I saw Jill, she and I were at each other's throats.
Thank you. You want to make my kid cry? Do you feel good? Do you feel good about yourself? It's not about you, Christy. It's about the kids.
That kind of sucks because I know the history with Abby, and it's really important to me that they have my back.
All right, let's try it with the music. Come on, you guys. And hit, hit, hit. Hut, hut. And down, and switch. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Better. Bigger, guys. Head up. Skipping. You're all so happy. And breathe. Does that make sense? Get a drink. Yes, I know that was tiring. I'm very worried about Chloe at this point. She doesn't look like she's ready. I feel like she feels out of the loop. She hasn't been training. And I think Chloe is a little bit, in some way, just feels just kind of destroyed by Abby. She does have all of the talent. She just needs to dig a little bit deeper, and she can overcome all of just the hardships that she's had to suffer under Abby. But we still have a long road ahead of us to get her where she needs to be.
See there, in that room, Abby has not managed to pull that out of those kids in 7 competition seasons, and Lorianne did it in 3 weeks.
But Abby didn't.
She didn't want to.
And so her job wasn't to make
No,
these
it was
kids
to
great.
keep them
Her
down.
job was to keep them in control and promote her business.
She wasn't in it, put these kids out in the limelight to get them to the next level. She was out there to get herself there.
You're right. And when one of her kids does do something great, she doesn't say, this child's great and they worked hard and this is why they are where they are. She says, they're there because of me.
Put her up on somebody's shoulders like this, and she twirls and falls into their hands. Like they lift her up, she twirls, we catch her in the back.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just let me know. Would you feel more comfortable falling back or forward?
Well, I don't want to fall. You're going to fall. So not.
You're going to fall.
No.
Dancing on the elite team has been a great experience for Bryn, and she's been pushed and she's learned so many new things. At the same time, I know she feels like she's not always heard. I know she feels like she's not always very respected as being any kind of leader on this team. And I think that sometimes she wishes that she had more of a voice amongst those girls.
Do it. Like, it's really not that difficult. If we choreograph our own dance, this is the issue. If this was a teacher, you would have to say, okay, I'm gonna do it. That's the issue. When we're choreographing, but that's what you would say. Just because that's like how it works, is you say, yes, I'll try it.
We're just trying to be creative.
I know.
And believe me, I'm not gonna let you fall.
If we're gonna choreograph our own dance this week, we all need to be open to trying whatever somebody says. If it's like really cool and everybody else is agreeing on it, I'm not singling you out. I'm just saying it's gonna happen to all of us. We'll all do it, but that's just what I'm saying is that's what's gonna happen this week is we're gonna get upset because none of us want to do the same exact thing. We're all just gonna have to agree. Then I don't have to.
Okay. Well, let's just keep going over the one section then.
It's really hard to work with Kalani. Like, especially right now because she's trying to like make me do these crazy lifts and like I'm not gonna do that without a teacher in the room or mats on the floor. Like that's stupid. Like why would I do that? I would be really mad at them if they hurt me. And like right now we don't even have a choreographer, so I don't know what I'm doing right now. So honestly at this point, like I'm telling you right now, there's not gonna be a group dance tomorrow. There's no way.
3, 4, 5.
It's gonna be that way. Faster.
So you understand this is a big girl dance, because there aren't any big girls here, yes? When I have the big girls doing contemporary and Miss Kalani's doing contemporary, I can't have you do contemporary, because you're gonna do the same moves that they do. But now that they're not here, I can give you their steps. Yes? All right, let's go from the top of the music.
I feel like the pressure's really on Lily, like she's expecting her to go out there and win just like she expects Kalani to.
Oh, come on.
Yolanda, you are so jealous that Abby is banking on Lily beating your
You know what?
daughter.
No, I'm really happy with Ellie's solo.
There's no way that she feels like Ellie is moving up in Abby Lee's eyes when she's got the cutesy dance and the bows in her hair. The fact that there's just these 3 kids competing this week just intensifies the rivalry even more. She's moved these kids into the other girls' positions, and she's gonna see how they do.
Okay. All right. Eliana, you're up. Let's go. Head up, don't look at the ground.
I'm pleased. I think it's challenging. I think it's raising the bar for her. If you ask Abby what her favorite genre is, it's musical theater, and that's exactly and precisely what she gave Eliana.
Confidence. We're good. We're gonna, you two, take 5. I'm gonna work with her. Okay, so let's see. Stay over here!
Competition day is always stressful, but tomorrow is gonna be like out of control. We've got this other team that Chloe is on. Abby, like I don't even want to talk about that in front of her because I feel like she'll just disappear if you even bring up that word. So that's bad enough. But at the same time, we're not even showing up as a unified team. Our team is gone. And even the fact, what if those other girls and moms show up? They can learn to dance really quick.
Yeah.
They've been working together for a very long time. They could go somewhere today, make up a dance, and come and try to compete and beat Abby.
Absolutely.
Girls, this is the first week back. We're going to sheer talent. You need to be on point. 3 weeks of losses under my name. That's nuts. And if those older girls show up, you're gonna make them eat crow, all right?
Oh, Christy's calling me. Hey, what's up? Hey. I am here with the moms and the girls, not at the ALDC. We are at 3rd Street Dance.
Okay, tell me, are you guys?
Long story short, Abby came back. And when she came back, the moms and the girls walked out.
Good for you guys. Like, good for you for finally saying enough is enough and walking out on her. Like, that's fine.
Hey, Christy, how's it going at MDP? You having a good time over there?
I'm very honestly nervous about tomorrow. You know, Abby's been a very big, icky part of my history, and it makes me physically sick that I know that she's going to be there tomorrow. So if you guys happen to come, I would really appreciate it if you could offer any support you had to us.
We don't know if we'll be there, but Christy, if we are, we would absolutely support you in that endeavor.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Regardless of fights and ugliness, you guys know how
Look, we all been through it together.
Yeah.
Like what we've been
it's
through,
terrible.
you, Holly, and myself, the 3 of us back in Pittsburgh before you guys came on.
We've all had our bad
you can't-
days.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't hold grudges.
recreate.
Yeah, and
Right.
yeah, it is what it is. So no, absolutely.
All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Talk to you soon.
Christy and I, at this point, don't really have a relationship. The last time we saw them, we had a huge argument. But look, we're dance moms. We're all in this together. Of course, we're gonna support her. But she has to remember, we are dancing in a competition and we're dancing to win. Let it all out on the dance floor and let's see who comes out on top.
Tomorrow's a competition day, so we just, I guess, have to figure out what we're going to do moving forward. You are a competition dance team. We came back initially several reasons to dance and for you guys to compete.
And to win nationals. Like, that was our big tagline. We're coming to get a West Coast national title.
It's not always just about the win. And you know, nationals would be great and everything, but I think what we need right now is just to like dance together.
We want to win a dance competition. We know how to win a dance competition, but we need to do it the right way. And that means we're gonna need to have amazing costumes. That means we're gonna have to go and take class. That means we're gonna have to do all these things by tomorrow.
But see, I think you girls can pull it off.
Well, we have to make a decision and if we're going tomorrow at all.
I don't really know what we're gonna do because we're not even done with the group dance yet. This could be the first time ever in 2 years that I've been on this team without like dancing a competition. So honestly, at this point, like, I kind of wish I was with Abby and Gianna.
What are we gonna do?
Living on the dance floor.
Early, we're not late, and we avoided seeing
my own teacher.
We avoided seeing old friends. That's a good word, friends. I think there is a lot riding on today, and I think it's gonna be one of the toughest days we've had in a long time. Chloe is the lead of a group dance, and we're going to see Abby. So I decided to arrive early at competition because I wanted to give her a chance to rehearse the dance and put her best foot forward because she wants to win. I love you in this dance. Like, I think it's like designed for you.
One of the other moms asked like if I was taking classes or whatever, because I guess she doesn't think I'm that good, which, I mean.
Are you dancing like you were when you were 8 years old? No, but you're not also in a studio for 40 hours a week. As much as I like to think that Chloe is a strong young woman, it's clear to me that she's still lacking self-esteem somewhere, and I think that that really goes back to the fact that she doesn't really belong with the ALDC any longer. She's not really a part of the MDP. She's an outcast. But if Chloe can pull off the lead in this group dance, maybe she'll get her confidence in the dance competition world again.
This is when I need Kelly and a drink.
Come on, guys. You guys ready for today? Yeah? It is weird walking in, just the three of us. We're here for Devotion to Dance, but the whole team, minus 3 kids, have left. I saw on social media that the older girls are gonna show up to the competition and sell t-shirts. But we came here to compete. We don't have a group. We've got some solos, and not only do they have to go and prove to the world and the other team that they can win without them, they need to prove it to Abby. If they lose, she could check out again.
We gotta pull out some wins today. For Miss Abby, for sure.
Hi, guys. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? It's good. It's good. Good to see you.
Where's everybody else?
This is our team.
This is it. This is the ALDC. Have you seen Abby at all?
She's back.
She's here.
Yeah. That's why the rest of our team's gone.
They just
Like
left
jump
you
ship.
guys. Hello.
There's Miss Abby. Hi. How are you?
Good to meet
Welcome. Thank you. You do as well.
Hey, Abby. Welcome back.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you? Good luck. Let's go.
This is pretty, like, weird. We still have all 8 makeup stands out, and
To you, it's weird. Not to me, it's peace and calm.
this is not the first time that this has happened.
It's hurtful. It's very hurtful, but it's happened so many times. It's just like, you go numb, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, well. Come hither, you two. Thank you. Thank you.
Aw,
Thank you.
hush
Oh, God, I can smell it.
puppies.
Can you just go tell your 2 grown adult people? I was gonna say they forgot the coleslaw, but it's here. I thought it was 2 green beans. Never mind.
Abby,
They did it right.
Abby, you need to think about moving on with a new team, starting again, doing what you did again.
These kids are young, they're hungry.
Oh my God. You guys want the crunchies? It's the best part.
Abby, we have to focus on not just the far future, but nationals.
But we need a plan.
No, we need to get through today, sweetheart. Your kids have hard numbers. They need to focus. So let me work on their numbers, okay? Hey!
Wow, look at you.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They are all sparkles.
Sparkly.
All right, we gotta get moving.
I'm really excited for this solo because it's great choreography. The music is like the best music ever, really. And I love the way I get to perform it, because I'm like,
Head up, chin up, don't look in the back. Don't circle your foot behind you when you're on one knee. Head up! I need a cattle prod that jolt you.
I do miss the older girls, but this is awesome because I love having all the attention to ourselves because it definitely gives us a better chance of being cleaner and better with our dances and winning.
Louie, let's go. Frantic. Oh, hey. Jamie.
Yes?
Come here.
Excuse me.
I just want to tell you something. Take this, and this, and all this.
Are you all done with it?
I'm done with everything. Here. Thank you. All right, there you go. Thanks. Get that leg up there. 6 o'clock.
Stop looking at us, Liliana.
Left leg higher on this straddle. Front foot. Get it up higher.
The big thing for Lily this week is that she's gonna do a solo of a 16-year-old. Abby basically told Lily that it's a dance that Kalani could go to a competition with and win.
This is a big girl dance. When I have the big girls doing contemporary and Miss Kalani's doing contemporary, I can't have you do contemporary. But now that they're not here, I can give you their steps.
All that pressure is on Lily to be the Kalani to win the overall.
Okay, who else is ready to run anything?
Macy, ready yet? Or are you still getting sewn?
I got one done. Listen, I know that you don't feel well. Here's the deal, though. You know what? 2 minutes on stage. That's all it takes. I think it's huge that you show Miss Abby that you are here for her. Okay, get focused.
Here we go.
All right, so let's see you, baby doll. Thumb together, thumb together. Good girl.
I'm scared because Macy has been sick this week, but Macy told me she wants to dance. She wants to dance with Abby because now that the older girls are gone, it's like a whole new Abby. And she actually seems happy. She's in a good mood and she's focused.
Take your shake that front foot. We're good. I think we're good. Now, girls, when we go downstairs, we might see those older kids on the way, and it's very important that you stay focused. Moms, it's important for them that you stay calm, cool, and collected.
Concur.
By the way, moms, I wanted to tell you that OG means old and gross. So,
Oh, okay.
old and gross.
Good to know.
So be happy, be cheery. It's not a sad thing.
No, there's no sadness today. I don't
I feel they're a
sad.
little bit somber.
Well, I think it's really weird for them to go to a competition and not
That's what it
dance.
is.
I agree.
So even though we walked out on Abby, we're still here at competition today. But it's bittersweet because last night we decided they're not dancing this week. The least we can do is say, okay, we're gonna take photos and sign shirts for our fans. But at some point, we are going to have to confront Abby and tell her your behavior is wrong and actually quit the team.
Girls, why don't you do me a favor? Get the T-shirts out, put them up, put them as best you can in sizes. Small,
Organize
medium,
them.
large.
So while we're here, we have to figure out how we're going to approach moving forward.
Well, I think number one, the kids are not dancing under Abby, who doesn't want them. She pushed them to the curb. You don't want to work with us, we'll find someone who does.
The only thing I just can't wrap my head around, and I've said this, and every time I'm trying to come up with a solution, is not dancing with Gianna the last week. That really, really does bother me to some extent.
I talked to Gianna about that, and Gianna says she works for ALDC.
Yeah, she can.
Okay, well, you can't have Gianna without Abby.
I've worked with Abby for years and years and years. I asked Bryn, I said, if you had to pick a way that you wanted this to end, she said she wants to dance with Gianna.
You do realize if you go back, you'll be dancing with an 8 and a 9-year-old. You want your almost 14-year-old.
An 11-year-old.
It's up to her.
It's really weird to have this conversation right here. It's supposed to be something happy and fun for fans, so we should focus the attention on something that's more positive.
We're only a few weeks from nationals, and the elite team is like a ship without a sail. They've got no choreographer, they've got no leader. They have nothing to offer Bryn as far as dance. Abby does. Abby has Gianna, she has her studio, and Bryn loves those little kids. Bryn is as close to Lily as she is to Kalani. I'm just trying to make the best decisions for my daughter, and I have to figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know, maybe she just should take some time to think about it and then decide.
All right, girls, this is a weird day. There's an award here at Sheer Talent for the highest scoring solo duet trio, all combined. Now, the three of you are against each other. You're all doing solos. You, traitor, you are doing major. Major pain in the butt. You walked out of my studio, yet you're here doing a solo. You could be a major presence on that stage. Make the tricks count. Lily, you are doing Blue Moon. You're doing contemporary. The older girls aren't here, so I gave you one of their dances. Eliana, TKO, the knockout. You better knock those judges out. It's musical theater. Play it up. Girls, you're setting the precedence for the Abby Lee Dance Company today. Gianna's reputation is on the line. My reputation is on the line. Those other kids need to realize I don't need them. They need me. So, you're gonna step out on that stage like the ALDC is known throughout the world. Let's go, let's do this.
Oh, that's really good. Can I buy one? What size would you? Here,
So
here's
I'm a
the
small-
small.
I'm a small.
Ladies, sign this special for our friend.
Look, the last time I saw Christy her first week back, it was pretty much a hot mess.
Are you calling my kid a liar, Christy? Well, that you're a liar.
No, I'm not. You're a liar and you know it.
All right, yeah.
But Christy called to ask for our support because she's gonna come face to face with Abby for the first time in 3 years. Let's just move forward.
How's with Abby?
I'm totally avoiding her. I do not trust her near me, and I'm here to watch my daughter dance.
Okay, it's a dance competition.
I'm not here to go to prison. My worst fear of all time would be if she would have me arrested today and I would somehow be incarcerated and end up as her roommate.
Beside her.
I know.
She'd like bang on the bars all night long. Christy!
It would be eternal hell. Okay.
It's not the way
I've got to walk.
Love ya. All right, break a leg.
Come here, girls, stay.
You look great.
Okay, get in front of me. And we're going right there in the side door. Okay.
Here we go?
Yeah. Can we get in this way? Yeah.
Are you going to waver?
No, we're with Abby. We are part of the team, and that's why we chose to walk back through the door. This is where we belong. It's a lot of chaos this week. The stress of the team splitting up and Abby coming back, and I think with Macy physically not feeling well and emotionally and mentally things are pretty much up in the air. I think it's taken a toll on her, and it's her birthday today. She's gonna push through, but I know she's not 100%.
All right, judges. Next one is number 38, Major.
so sick and I couldn't focus. And I didn't know what to do. It's okay. I just want my mom.
Shh, I know you don't feel good.
I couldn't focus. And my knee hurts and I don't feel good. It's just horrible. It's just the worst birthday ever and I can't do anything.
I'm so crushed because Macy really needs to show Abby that she can be the future of the ALDC. But she didn't do her best today. And that's tough to swallow. Crystal's behind us.
Oh, right, 9.
Down over our right at the very end. Clara's with her. Right? Oh my God, his eyes always
She's sitting back there. Where is she? She's right there. Where? She's been sitting back there the whole time.
I got to leave. Yeah. See ya.
Abby, just sit and stay quiet. Abby.
Wait, where is Abby? Abby!
Oh, she's leaving. She's a flight risk again. She left.
Abby, where are you going? Where are you going? Abby, where are you going?
I can't be in the same vicinity as her.
So Abby had to leave the building because I'm here.
While we were doing the trip.
Yeah.
The girls need you. Because if they don't see you, they're gonna get thrown off. They want you to
Hey,
see.
guys, you're overstepping your boundary.
They're standing right there.
Shh, let's listen.
Please don't do this. I gotta run.
Really? Here's Abby running out again. And Yolanda and Stacy and Jamie can run after her, but we have a mission, and it's to leave and not go back.
Hi, Ashlee.
Are they ready?
Yeah, I can't be in the theater near a certain someone. I can't be in the same vicinity.
Oh, you're not going in?
I wasn't. I didn't realize that she was right behind me. How is Ashlee down there?
We missed you guys. Wish it was different. Wish you guys were still there, really.
I don't know why all the other girls are like, we're not even gonna talk to Abby, blah, blah. There's definitely peer pressure to stay with the girls because their moms especially put it in my head that Abby's a horrible person and that would be bad for your reputation if you went with Abby and all this. And I'm like, there are ups and downs to both sides, but I have to talk to my mom and make a decision.
Well, we came to watch the minis and do our own thing. And
Abby, the girls could really use you for their solos.
Okay, let's go. I don't want to go back in that room, but I have to. I've invested a lot of time and a lot of energy in Eliana and Liliana. I'm gonna see my commitment through, but I want Christy as far away from me as possible.
Next up, number 34, Blue Blue.
The stakes are high. We want to prove that these girls can dance amazing with or without the rest of the team. Lily has won a lot doing these cutesy dances, and now Abby gave her the exact opposite, and actually she gave Ellie a really cute dance. So I'm not expecting for Lily to be Eliana. It can go really well or it can go really bad.
was good.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah. Because she's like this big doing contemporary.
I'm gonna do it this time.
At this point, Abby has a lot on her plate. She's thinking about the future. We have to prove to Abby and everybody else that is questioning Abby's decision coming back, and frankly, questioning our decision to stay with Abby, that we can go on. And Eliana needs to show Abby that she's strong, she can handle pressure, and she can beat Lily.
Moving on, we're going to go to number 36, TKO.
Without even raising a fist, you knock me out with a wink, a smile, or a kiss. I've been in the ring a time or two. I fought above my weight and won a few, but now my skills are in doubt, 'cause you knock me out. You float like you're dancing on air, but you sting like you just don't care. In this battle of romance, you don't give a fella a chance. But if you think I'm ready to fall, well, baby, you don't know me at all. I've never walked away from a fight, and honey, I can last all night. You knock me out, but the battle has just begun. Bada bing, bada boom. And I'm out.
Hey. I said to Bryn, if you could write your ending, what would your ending be? And she said,
I'd love to dance with them, with you and Sammy.
Sophie will take her back.
I love you too.
Well, I love that, and I'm thrilled. My heart is a little mended.
There's Ashlee talking to him. That's interesting.
Ashlee's talking to Abby.
It's obvious that you have done huge things for a dance community. We all know that.
I have.
And the big kids kind of always overpower her voice.
Always. Gotta work hard, because now you're the big girl.
Yeah.
Everyone looks up to
I'll
you.
be the leader.
I cannot believe this is actually occurring. I'm just floored, in awe.
Wow. I'm really disappointed in her. I thought more of her. Abby's going to jail. I don't know what she's thinking.
Well, she thinks she's going to be the hero by going back and being able to make a group now.
I think that's
The face of the ALDC.
I really didn't think that it would come down to this. I really didn't. This just got real. Well, she can come up. She can come up if she wants. I'm fine with talking to her if she comes up here. Is she gonna come up? No, no. We're here today to tell Abby that we are never, ever returning to the ALDC. But we're just waiting for the right place at the right time. Timing is everything. So what do you think about Ashlee pulling that?
I didn't see that one coming.
Is it because she wants Bryn to be the star then? I just can't even. I can't even. What is Ashlee thinking? Abby's done. She doesn't want to do it.
Stakes are done. People are finished.
Oh, you came.
Oh, you know what? I can use
We were
Spanish in
waiting
a lot
for
of
you.
conversations.
We
so-
said we said you're. Well,
You're welcome to join a conversation.
We
if
were
you want.
thinking you were going to come up right here.
I was teasing.
Abby, come.
No, you're welcome to join a
come over here.
conversation if you want.
I'm good.
Because we're actually trying to figure out what your conversation with Ashlee. So, and where you go on from here.
well, the point is, she'd rather not dance with these girls, her peers.
I'm really having a hard time with you saying Bryn would rather dance with the minis than with her peers. I'm sorry, Ashlee, it is what it is.
I think sometimes she hangs to the back. She hangs back and she doesn't speak up.
Have you guys ever seen that? I've never seen that.
Yesterday at 3rd Street, they were trying to rehearse together. There was a problem in the rehearsal room, and I think that did change her mind.
Well, I don't want to fall. You're going to fall, so not.
You're going to
Bryn,
fall.
but this is what the issue's going to be. If we're going to choreograph our own dance this week, we all need to be open to trying whatever somebody says. We're all just going to have to agree. Then I don't have to.
You don't think there's going to be issues with Abby and those kids? Bryn's not going to be the lead of that dance. Little Lily will be.
The one thing, too, I think that plays into this, too, is Bryn and Lily are very close, and they've been close for a long time, and maybe people didn't realize
Okay,
that.
so, but do you see what you're doing? You keep coming up with more excuses or reasons.
Well, because then you guys need to talk
why.
to Bryn, because I didn't make the decision. Dancing on the elite team has been a great experience for Bryn. At the same time, I know she feels like she's not always very respected as being any kind of leader on this team. So this is her chance to be the leader and the star that I know Abby believes she can be.
You know what? Selfish right there. Selfish.
Whatever.
All right, come here, Chloe. You look really good being crazy and maniac. Like, remember to control your butt want. I know, but go out there and do that dance like a lunatic. Perform it. Focus on these girls. Take out your frustrations on what you wish you could do to Abby. Okay.
All right, so you guys listen, I want you guys to remember what this is about. This is called the Upside Down, based off of the show Stranger Things, that experimenting on kids. Okay, here we go. Big eyes. Good, Kayla. Be careful, Alex. Bigger, bigger, Kenzie. Come on, stretch through. Nice, Chloe. Good, good, good. Slow, 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 and up. It needs to be like, here, eyes big. Like, roll your eyes in the back of your head. Yes.
Like
Just
this.
the white of your eyes. Yes. Yes. I love that. I want to see your face on that part, for sure. All right, you guys, I'm excited. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Woo!
I'm nervous that Chloe is the lead of this dance. She has to pull this off and not let the team down. Not to mention, she is dancing for the first time in front of Abby since we left the ALDC. And I want nothing more than for her to prove everything that Abby ever said about her wrong. Beyond which, you really have no powers here.
All right, judges, we're gonna go ahead and move on to number 33, the Upside Down. All right, judges, number 33, the Upside Down.
Go, girl.
All right, are ready for some awards? All right, we're gonna start with the high scores. We have the overall high scores for solo, duo, trio.
At this particular competition, they take all the solos, all the duets, and all the trios of every age, and whoever has the highest score wins this award. Everybody else goes home with nothing. Now, the older kids usually win, but they're gone. Now, it's up to Eliana, Lily, and Macy. Can I build a team with these kids? This is their moment to show me that. One of them better win.
So let's get a drum roll. So the overall high score for solos, duos, and trio goes to... It's number 34, Blue Moon.
Lily's solo, Blue Moon, was amazing. I'm just so proud of her. I feel like Abby gave her this massive challenge and she conquered it. That should prove to Abby that we can go on without the older girls and that there's a new Kalani in town.
Next we have Teen Group.
Her whole life, my daughter has felt like the outcast. She's been the underdog. She's felt excluded. She still feels that way. But Chloe just proved that she can carry a group. It was off the charts fabulous. Chloe's back and she's dancing and that woman is sitting in the audience and I want to win.
First place in Teen Group category goes to... Answer number 33, The Upside Down.
It feels really good to win, but very honestly, it just makes me miss my other friends. And I look around and I see the other girls and they're amazing dancers, but it just feels really weird not to be dancing with my girls, I guess. And in my heart, I really wish that I was dancing with my own friends.
Hey, there you are. Hola. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. So exciting. How did I do?
Oh my gosh, you were great. You were really great.
Like, in my heart, there's little I like more in this world than watching you dance. Are you getting emotional?
I mean, MDP, they've been really amazing, but now that the girls have left ALDC, maybe next week I can dance with them.
MDP has been amazing. They've given Chloe the opportunity to take the stage again as a competitive dancer. But the truth of the matter is, Chloe wants to dance with her friends again. If there is a possibility for me to make that happen, you better believe I'm gonna do everything in my power to do that for her.
That was amazing. They danced so good.
I'm super happy. I feel like everybody did their part. I felt like Chloe was awesome, so awesome. Clara was, I mean, that was perfect. Christy, what's going on there?
Are you okay?
You know what, here's the thing is, you know, like, you guys are a competition team. You want to win. I mean, winning is great, but I don't know if Chloe necessarily wanted to come back to dance competition as much as she wanted to come back and finish something that she started with people she grew up with.
So do you know, have you gotten an invitation from them to come back and dance with them?
No.
So you're gonna go offer yourself up?
No, I'm gonna have a conversation.
Wow.
Okay, so just know, Christy, like, I feel somewhat betrayed. I know we haven't been in your lives that long, but I think that in making that choice, our door is closed.
I am sorry, and I'm gonna go find my kids. And thank you, Erin. Good luck with your baby.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys soon.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Wow. Yeah, really happy. Can we get that jacket back?
Hey.
Not quite expecting that this will be the way that we would end our several seasons together, but we will not be coming back next week. The girls will compete next week, but they're not going to compete under ALDC. We're bringing a new choreographer. thank you for a great platform, but we will not be continuing. We thought we had said our goodbyes 3 weeks ago when you left.
Right.
So that was closure. We moved on, and it's too hard to kind of go backwards, so.
Well, it's good. What's the matter?
It's with all of them. Because it's hard. It's hard for me. Because you have done a lot for Kalani, and I know you adore her, but you said your goodbye and you left them.
For 3 weeks, and we didn't think you were ever coming back, and a lot.
Well, they leave all the time, too.
No, they don't. You left about 2 years ago when those 2 little ones walked in. You were done with our kids. You said you didn't want them.
You feel that way. I don't feel
no,
that way.
Abby, we feel that way because you said it, and the children felt that way.
What you probably don't realize is that in your delivery, some of the things that you've said over the years hurt the kids in profound ways that none of us ever
We didn't
expect.
know. We didn't know until you were gone, and they had
a release.
They had purged themselves of the fact that you might come back because you said you were finished.
I think they learned a lot about themselves from your 3-week hiatus, vacation, absence.
For that
They have
to
a
be
seat for you right over there.
And I think the most important thing really is that they did a lot of soul searching, and a lot came out from that experience.
I think the biggest issue for me that my coming back would be a bad thing. Kendall, from the day she walked into the studio, I thought this kid's face has to be somewhere. It's here. I don't know if you would have been able to do this for Kendall without me. I built a building, $98,000 that I built so your kids can have a place to dance.
But why is it about you? What about our kids?
That's what I did. But I spent a lot of money. You guys didn't. Nobody did it.
Do you regret it?
Oh, I regret everything. I regret a ton of things. I regret it.
Well, I'm sorry you have regrets. You're the one who taught our kids don't live with regrets.
I know. I teach by poor example. I don't make the same mistakes I made. So.
Do you want these kids to dance with you? Because I think they don't feel wanted, Abby.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I don't even want to start that conversation.
It's the end.
Right, this is it.
I never dreamed in a million years. I'm not gonna say stabbed in the back.
Woo! Oh.
But I never thought.
All right, thank you for your time, Abby.
Neither would we.
Neither did we. No, we didn't either.
We'll let you.
We didn't even.
Out with your team. Thank you, Abby.
What's going on? Why are you crying?
They were just letting me know that they won't be dancing with me ever again. It was like 5 years. My life. And somebody on my mom. If you love something, set it free, right?
Oh, hey! Good job. That was really, really cool. Okay, did Clara break her back?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! And her leg broke. It was good. It was really good. I'm proud of you. I know that was hard. You were great. You proud of your girl? Your girls, right?
So I just told MDP that Chloe is not coming back.
Okay.
I think it's time to let them go on stage. I can't talk.
I know.
It makes me so sad about
Wow, that's a moment.
Yeah, girls can dance.
But I didn't even ask you guys.
Well, we're down one, so you're in.
Yeah.
Because Ashlee.
Yeah, Ashley's with Abby now.
So I get to dance like
You get to dance with your original members.
I don't see why not.
Why don't you talk to the girls about it?
Look who's here.
Wait, you're joining?
Wait.
Yes.
the dance floor.
It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Always do.
Yeah.
We have a team.
To the dream team.
team.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2,